Alright, recording has now started. We're about 14 minutes into the stream. If you're watching this on YouTube, you've gotten to miss out on all the boring custom conferences realignment process. Alright, rules and management. We're going to name it Stream so that I don't accidentally play it offline, which is possible because I do play this game every now and then, especially when it's football season. Generate auto names, that's fine. Gameplay options. Offensive skill, we're going to go to All-American. Defensive skill, I'm going to leave it varsity because I'm really bad at playing defense in this game. User versus user is irrelevant. Injuries on, fatigue on. Quarter length is going to be 8 minutes. Play clock on, game speed normal. Player speed threshold. I want the people who are actually faster to actually be faster. Home field advantage and ice the kicker. That's all good. Penalties, that's fine. And for right now, I don't think there's anything that I need to change except for you know what? I'm gonna leave it as it is. I'm just gonna leave it as it is because I honestly don't remember what needs to be changed and what doesn't. All right. So I'm going to be playing with K-State because obviously K-State. I have downloaded the new rosters, so hopefully I tested it once. It should come in with the new rosters. Vic, is that a K-State boo or a K-State yay? Because if it's a K-State boo, for shame, sir. Because K-State is my team, and I was born in Manhattan, Kansas. I bleed purple. EMA, every man a Wildcat. Go K-State. So, no K-State boo. K-State yay. If you're gonna be in the stream, you need to at least pretend like K-State is okay. Yes, and they do have a great coach in Bill Snyder. Unfortunately, this is probably his last year. Again, because he retired once, and we saw how that went. So this is going to be like our last hurrah. You can K-State. You can't K-State boo in my stream. No, no, no. Not allowed. Head coach. Alright, so technically it's still 2014 or 2013 season, but all of the rosters should be updated. All of the, Vic, yeah, I love the NCAA games way more than the Madden games too, but then EA decided to kill the franchise when they decided that they wanted schools to actually, you know, pay to be in the game, and the schools were like, no. You should be paying us to put us in the game. And EA is like, no, we're not going to do that, so it killed the franchise. But we have head coach Bill Snyder. Woo-woo! He's awesome and amazing. I'd kind of like to realign his trees, though. I don't know. It'll work. Exit. Alright, I had some of those older NCAA games for a while, but I got NCAA 14 and I like it quite a bit, and so I just never went back. But I've played a lot of NCAA 11 and 13, I believe, although I think I played 12 the most. Alright, let me check, because now I'm curious. No wait, I don't want NCAA 14. I want NCAA games before this. And I have to go so far down. So yeah, these are all the games that I've played on my Xbox 360 at one point or another. Alright, so NCAA 13, I did some in, but not a ton. NCAA 12, I did some. NCAA 11 must have been the one that I did. Yeah, NCAA 11, I had almost all of the achievements. But just missed the one to get all the bowl trophies, just because that would have taken forever. And I didn't think about doing it before I got rid of the game, and then I was like, oh, well, so now I just have 49 out of 50 achievements on that one. Alright, so it did bring in this year's roster. Let's see if we can redshirt anybody. It probably already took all the redshirted people off the roster. Nope, not everybody. We'll put both of you guys. Yeah, thank you very much for the follow, Vic. Helping me to get to my goal of 50 followers by the end of the year. You know what? Let me move my face cam. Let me move it over here for right now. That way we can see, you guys can see names. Or you know what? Let me move it down to the bottom for right now. There we go. Alright. 13 and 14 are downloadable. Like, you have them and you just need to download them. Alright. Let's see here. Who else can we redshirt? You're a senior, no point in redshirting you. You're my starter, don't want to redshirt you. Ooh, a freshman. I will redshirt you. Another freshman. Redshirt you. I don't want to redshirt a junior. I'll redshirt both of you. Redshirt you. I like handing out all the red shirts. Cornerback. Duke Shelley. Woot woot. Junior. Since I'm losing 2 seniors, I'll redshirt you. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't bother redshirting him. Redshirt the freshman. Matthew McCrane. I can't believe that he's only a junior. I'm so glad that we have him for another year. No, I'm not going to bench the whole team. I mean, you don't need the disc if you bought it in store. Well, I have the disc, and so and it takes up less space on my hard drive if I have the disc, so. Alright. So, then let's see here. Custom schedule. I'm wondering who we have. So this is probably the 2013 schedule. And honestly, I don't remember who we play this year. So, and no, I'm not going to bench the whole team. Because K-State is awesome and amazing. I'm trying to remember who all we play this year, and now it's bugging me, so I'm going to pull it up. Because I do want it to be at least somewhat close this first year. We played a Division II team yesterday in Central Arkansas, so that's fine. Then we play Charlotte, who's not in the game, so I'll leave that as Louisiana Lafayette, and then we play Vanderbilt. So let me see if I can change Kent State team here to be Vanderbilt. Vandy, where are you at? Apparently I can't play Vandy that week. Alright, open. See if I can play Vandy this week. I can! And that game is at Vanderbilt, so we will do that. And then I can't change any of my conference teams. Yes, we are ranked 20th this year. Go Baylor. Really? Go Baylor? They lost anyway yesterday, so I don't care. You can say go Baylor. They're losers. We creamed, so. Alright. Now we need to find our... let's skip to recruiting. Your LSU. So I assume then that you live in the Louisiana area, Baton Rouge-ish. Yeah, I mean, not necessarily, but... Alright. First off, let's see what we need. Recruiting strategy, first off. I don't want assistance from the CPU on any of this, because the CPU is often very dumb. Yeah, we can get along, Vic. As long as you're not bashing on K-State, we're okay. I won't bash on LSU and the SEC and how the whole world loves them and gives them special treatment. Don't worry. There we go. So let's see here. So my team needs are... Oh, never mind. Let's see here. Let's search for... It says we need some middle linebackers. So let's go for... not committed and top 3 schools. 3 matches. Alright. We'll take this guy who's a JUCO transfer, which is very much K-State's. You love rivalry mode? I'm not sure I've ever played rivalry mode. I tend to do either Road to Glory or Dynasty. But I might have to check out rivalry mode. Alright, so added... You know what? I will add the 3rd one on there just for kicks and giggles. Just so I have a backup in case one of them doesn't come to K-State. Which, why wouldn't they come to K-State? Because K-State's awesome. Alright, and then we need a center. 1 match. LSU screen heart. Oh, because LSU was in the background. A 1-star? No, I can get better than 1 star. Let's go for top 10 schools for centers. 2 matches found. Okay, no centers want to come to K-State. There we go. At least I'll have 1. That's a 3-star or above. Alright, fullback. Fullback. Alright, we've got... Really, the only thing for fullbacks is that they can be either 1-star or 2-star. Like, really, fullbacks never tend to be very good. Quarterbacks. Watched NCAA all day yesterday. Another game tonight and tomorrow. Yep. Virginia Tech and West Virginia is tonight, which should be a pretty good game. And then I don't remember what the other game was that I saw was a game tonight. But... Alright, let's put both of you on the on the recruiting board. And then a defensive tackle. And then we will go and look at just pipeline states and see if we can get anybody from there. Alright. So, let's go to any and all positions. Let's go to top school first and see if we got any 4-star or 5-star recruits that are interested in K-State, which is probably not often because K-State never attracts the really big recruits, and it's not. Let's grab this wide receiver here. Oh wait, yeah, let's grab this wide receiver. Grab this defensive end, grab an athlete, grab a cornerback, grab strong safety, and a halfback. Alright, and then I've got 4 spots, because normally I don't like my recruiting board to get over 20. So let's go to any position, any interests, don't really care, and then pipeline states. A&M and UCLA is the second game tonight. Okay. That could potentially be a good game. Also, I don't know anything about either of those teams, but... Alright, let's go down to 4-star. Ooh, he's got at least some interest in me, so I'll take that. Guard, who's somewhat interested. And that's it for 4- and 5-star recruits. Alright. Now, I'm going to look into getting possibly a 4-star quarterback. He's from Kansas, so I might be able to actually grab him. So let's look at him, and then let's try and grab one of these athletes. Texas, Georgia, Texas. Texas. Alright. Are there any other Kansas players? Just curious. Texas, 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 Georgia, Kansas. Well, I already have them on my list. Georgia, Texas, 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 Georgia, Texas, 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 Kansas, Texas, Texas, Georgia, Texas, Texas, Texas. I don't know why Georgia is one of our pipeline states. I don't remember a whole lot of our players coming from Georgia. We do get a ton of people from Texas, so that is true. Georgia, Georgia, Texas, 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 Georgia, Texas, 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 Georgia, Texas, 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 Georgia, Texas, 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 Texas. Oh, another Kansas, but that's a 3-star, so I don't care about you. All right, so let's go for an athlete from Texas. Boom. All right, 20 people on my board. Good to go. All right. And the reason why I like to have 20 people to start off with is that you can fully scout everybody for 50 points, and 50 times 20 is 1,000, which is how many points you start off with in the preseason. And so I can scout everybody and not have anybody left to scout once the season actually starts. I'm finding gems all over the place. Makes me very happy. And I don't think I've found any busts yet either. Might have found one here at the top. Almost. He's -4, but he's still a 70 overall, so it's not too bad. So 1 gem. Two gems. Three gems. Three gems and no broken gems, so a good recruiting board. Alright, autosave in progress. Let's get this party started! Alright, start the season. Yes. Start the season. Regular season. Boom. Did LSU play yesterday, Vic? Because, in all honesty, I don't really pay attention to the SEC scores. And they're not ranked this year, so it's hard for me to see any, updates on them. Played BYU. I assume they won. I don't know. BYU has a decent team, but I assume compared to LSU, not nearly as good. I could be wrong. Yep, you won. Good. Congratulations to LSU for their first week win against BYU. They actually played a quality team as opposed to K-State, who we played Central Arkansas. But that's Bill Snyder's mantra. We always play a Division II team. Find 3 gems. Woohoo! Points. Coach skill trees. So I'm a good closer, but I'm not a good opener, which is not good for me. I would much better be a good opener and not such a good closer. Pipelines. Royal treatment. Kitchen sink. Alright. See, the problem is that Bill Snyder's a fantastic game manager in this game, which he is a good game manager, but his recruiting is not as good, which is completely bull hooey. It's all about division when it comes after week or 5 or later, and K-State always has speed. K-State always has good special teams. They don't always have speed necessarily. They usually have a running quarterback, and they almost always have a great kick returner or punt returner. Because the year that we would have gone to the national championship had we not lost to Baylor, Baylor just outspeeded us. I mean, that's all it was. They were just faster than us and just destroyed us. Recruiting. Let's look at the recruiting board. So I'll probably play 2 games, possibly 3 today, just depending on how things go. Let's offer scholarships to everybody. Man, I'm so not used to only having 5,000 points at the beginning. Because, like, the first thing that I do on my coach, on, like, my teams is raise all of my recruiting points. Alright. And really all I have is 4,000 to start off with because it's just how it is. Alright, reorder. Alright, never mind. You know what? I am going to reorder. I'm going to reorder by overall. So let's move you down there. Let's move you up here. I wish there was a way to just say reorder by overall, but as far as I know, there's not a way to do that. $66, $73, $67, $67, $76, $75, another 75, and a 73. Alright, so I want max points on that guy. Hey, Basehead, you played this all day yesterday during football season. Yes, it is the start of football season, thank goodness, because the Royals have started going down the drain, so it's kind of depressing to play the baseball game. So, yay for football season starting. Alright, now after those first 2 players, we're going to aim to give everybody 200 points just to start off with, and then go from there. Because I don't know whether or not I'll actually be able to give everybody 200 points, but it's just a starting spot. So this is the slowest part of the game, is the initial part, just because you have to get all of your season set up, get all your recruits set up, but it's honestly one of my favorite parts of the game. Your Wolverines kicked butt? Well, not in the first half, from what I could tell. From the highlights I saw, they did not play so great in the first half and then decided to wake up in the second half and play much better. I could be wrong. You might correct me on that, but from the highlights I saw, they made it look like you guys did not play so well in the first half and then woke up in the second half and decided to actually play. Assuming you're talking about Michigan anyway, because I don't think there's any other Wolverines out there. It's so nice to have people in the chat that actually know what they're talking about when it comes to football. A lot of my friends are... several of my friends like know nothing about football, and it's really frustrating for me because like I'd like to talk about football, and they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's like, no! I want to talk about football. You need to know what's going on. Alright, how many points do I have left? 300. So I'm not going to be able to give 200 to everybody. Alaska has the Wolverines, but they're not Division 1, so I'm only thinking Division 1. Alright. Let's see who we can take points away from. I want you to have 200. You know what? Since I got this better quarterback up here, let's actually take you... No, I've already offered you a scholarship. But I'll reduce how many points I give to you. That's fine. Do I have a better fullback up here? No, I have a middle linebacker up there. So let's reduce the points there. Reduce points there. Reduce points here. Anytime I am in the lead, I'm always more willing to reduce their points, just to see if I can keep the lead with fewer points. Harbaugh? Are you teasing the Michigan fan who just came in about his coach's name? Because if so, that's kind of mean. Alright. So, as much as I'd love to give you guys 550 points to start off with, I think I'm going to start off with only giving you 475. And then I can move it to 550 once I get the extra 1,000 points that I use to offer scholarships. Alright, 150. I still need points for you and for you. So let's see here. Alright, now I got 125 points. There. That'll work for the first week. No, our offense woke up in the second, but defense shut them down to 3 points and 11 yards rushing total. Good lord. That is really good. That's usually how I am. No, he has a great coach. 49ers are idiots. Well, it wasn't necessarily the 49ers are idiots. The 49ers and Harbaugh, like the players and him, were not getting along at all, and it was just becoming a giant mess. So they both decided that it was not a good idea for him to stay there. So that was kind of a mutual split. I did download the current rosters, Basehead, so I do have the actual teams, which makes me happy. Because going back and trying to play in 2013 with Daniel Sams again would just be like, that's weird. Alright, top stories. Talking about Oklahoma all over the place. Clemson and Georgia didn't actually play week 1, but we'll pretend like they did. Pitt and Florida State didn't play each other because Alabama played Florida State and absolutely destroyed them. Alabama's playing Virginia Tech. And LSU, there you go. Basehead, there's your LSU. Or no, not LSU. Not Basehead. Vic, there's your LSU. Woohoo. Go LSU. Not really. Preseason All-Americans. Probably nobody on K-State's team. Maybe our kicker would make it. Nope. All Big 12. We've got Warmack. Why is Warmack on there? Warmack's not even our starter last I knew. 3 people in the All Big 12. Go K-State. That's okay. That'll change. that'll change. But I do like that when I updated the rosters, like all of the teams' rankings also went with it. So like we started off as 20th, which is actually what we started with. So I think that's kind of interesting. All right, let's play a game, shall we? Look at all that. We are gonna win. Once the game starts, I will have to decide whether or not I want to stay where my face cam where it is and my follower where it is. Who did I use to update? I used Derek Sun. So it's spelled D-E-R-I-C-K Sun, S-U-N. Here, I will type it in the chat. Derek Sun. That's who I used. Top players: DJ Reed, Dalton Risner, and Winston Dimmel. Woot woot! DJ Reed is going to be good. I think he almost had 2 return touchdowns yesterday. I know he had 1, but he almost had 2. And then I think he had an interception as well. So he had a pretty good game yesterday. Winston Dimmel, I feel like we've had him forever. Press A to continue. Why is it raining? It didn't actually rain.
NCAA Football 14 pregame
Oh,
show
well.
presented by Nissan. Innovation
Bill!
that excites.
They kind of got him to look like Bill Snyder.
Bill Snyder Drive, which will take you to Bill Snyder
Woo
Family
woo!
Stadium in the Little Apple of Manhattan, Kansas, where many enter, but only to prepare to come out with a victory. Intensity's rising.
I really want the
and
Wabash to
kickoff
be playing
not
right
far
now, just
away
in the
from Little
background.
Apple. We've done all we can do here. Time to tee it up. Let's send it out to Brad and Kirk for the call. David and I will be with you at halftime.
You use Boss Hog Michigan, super accurate. I haven't played any with this roster yet, but it looks pretty good just looking at it. So hopefully it's pretty accurate. But you would use a Michigan person, Facehead, because you're a Michigan fan. I just used some random person that said that they had made it. So it could be very wrong, it could be very right, I don't know. Mainly I just wanted the players' names. After that, to me, it's all about who I actually like. All about my play. Alright. Unfortunately, we're getting the ball first, which I don't like getting the ball first.
Marshall has the ball set how he wants it, and we're just about ready to kick
Strickland the
this game off,
second.
folks. And with that, we kick off our
Oh,
season.
I was like, why isn't DJ Reed returning it?
Oh,
I almost broke that. Almost broke that. You got it from Operation Sports. They recommended it. Well, maybe that would have been better than the one I got, but I'm good with what it is. Oh my god, it's been so long since I've played this game. Where is my pistol? There we go. Pistol. I want a read option, please.
So here comes the offense taking the field for the first time today.
Whoop!
And now he's got
Bye-bye.
room to run
A bye-bye.
to the 20. Down the sideline. He
Touchdown,
scores.
Jesse
What a play.
Ertz. A bye-bye. Well, that's a way to start off the game. Honestly, didn't realize that was going to be, like, that was not my intention to just bowl over them, but I mean, I am playing in Division II school, so. Yeah, Bama's defense is just so good. There's a reason why so many NFL defensive players come out of Bama.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Boom.
He just drills this one. He's to the 20.
I'm wondering if my cat will come over and I can pretend like she's my wildcat for the day. Alright. Let's see here. Let's go for a nice
The quarterback leads the team out on the field for the first
watch
drive.
for the outside tackle run. All right.
Gives it left side.
Well, they did exactly what he said.
He's to the 40.
And I totally was not ready for it.
That was a good-looking play, and it sort of caught the defense off guard.
First down.
All right. That was not how I wanted to start off. Watch for the draw.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
I forgot who I like to play as. I used to like to play as the defensive tackle, but there we go. That's much better.
By the time the running back here got the football, he's looking
Yeah,
up. He's got a
Bama
couple
always has a good
defensive
defense, but
linemen
their
closing
offense
in
is
on him because
hit
they were able
and
to slip
miss.
off of their blocks.
Because they
Really,
pretty
nothing
much
he could
rely
do
on their
at all.
defense
That
to
was
win
more
them their
miscommunication
games.
and just getting
You call these
overmatched
stat
up front by
games?
the offensive
Yeah,
line.
well, you're not wrong. They're pretty much just to get your stats up. Oh,
Here he goes. Tackle right around the 20.
I followed the running back and should not have. All right, let's go back to 4-3, and let's have a quarterback
They need
spy.
about 3 yards to get the first
Let's go back to
down.
the defensive end. Actually, no, let's stay at the defensive tackle. Oh,
The halfback with a carry. Nice run
my
there as they
defensive
work the
or my
outside.
linebacker just got
Smart call here to trust your
creamed.
line and the ball carrier to gain the yards they had to for the first down.
Got absolutely creamed. Not cool. All right, let's do this. Watch for the inside tackle run. There we go.
And he makes it out to about the 17-yard
That's much better. They haven't thrown the ball yet, which is disconcerting. Let's go for under, and we'll go for the fireman. Watch for the 5-step
Second down and
pass.
9 to go. Ball on the 17.
Vic's team is LSU. Facehead. And this is also, I think, one of the first times ever that I've actually had
This
my
one will
chat
fall
talk to
incomplete.
each other. This is very exciting for me. You guys need to do, like, I really wish my chat would do that more often. Of course, most of the time I have people that'll just sit back and lurk, which, I mean, in all fairness, is what I tend to do when I watch also. But, up, screen.
Zips it to
Oh,
the
come
back.
on. There we go.
And down he goes. At about the 15-yard
Defense finally
line.
held
They'll
firm.
get 2 on that one.
Nice grab
They
there by the
bent, but they
tailback
didn't
to at least
break.
move the ball
And really, if
forward
you
for
take
some
away that
positive
51-yard run on the very first
So the
play,
field goal
then
unit is on the field. They'll try for 3 points.
it wasn't too bad.
It's
All
up,
right.
and it's through the uprights.
Not too
Looks
bad.
like they're ready for the kickoff.
Kick it to DJ Reed, please.
He'll return it from
Whoop.
the 3.
Oh, horse
Tackle
collar.
at the 22.
Horse collar. That is a penalty. Personal foul. Horse collar. Oh, come here, Bubby. My cat's crying over on the side. Let's go for a triple option play,
They
please.
ran the ball
Yep,
very
we have
well
a
on
good
their last
year,
drive,
lost
and
a
it
lot of
resulted in
players.
6.
Not to mention your
Kansas
coach.
State is up by 4.
Oh, come on. Hold on to the ball.
There's a missed tackle.
Go, Jesse Ertz, go!
Inside the 30.
Yes!
And they make the stop at the 24.
First 2 plays from scrimmage, Jesse Ertz already has over 100 rushing yards. He got completely spun around. Screw that coach, you didn't like him. You didn't like Les Miles? He did really well for your program, if I remember correctly. Week 3 and 4 will be your first test. Our first test will be against Vandy. I think we'll pretty much blow Charlotte out of the water, and
Let's see
then
now
going
how
to
the defense
Vandy
responds to giving up the
could be
gain on the
tricky.
run.
Coach O is the man. I don't know. I don't think I know about him. Wasn't he like a coordinator that they promoted to be.
Gains his way to the
You lost
10-yard
12
line.
players, but you had
I like how
top
efficient
5
the offense
recruiting
looked on
classes
that
last
play.
3 years. Yeah, I'm not
Everybody knew their
surprised.
assignment, and it all came
Michigan
together
usually
for
has a good
nice
recruiting
run.
class. All right, let's throw the ball. Because as much fun as it is to just ram it down their throat, let's actually throw the ball. Dominique Heath.
Short over the middle. He's tackled at the 4-yard line. Heath picks up 6 yards with that grab.
So they do have Alex Barnes starting, but
They
for
need
whatever
about
reason
3 yards
they
to get the first
had
here on second down.
Warmack with the all first Big 12, which is completely ridiculous because Alex Barnes is way better than Warmack. And he's a sophomore, I think, this year, so we'll have him for another year at least. Probably have him for another 2 after this, just because K-State doesn't usually have NFL quality running backs, with the exception of Darren Sproles, who was awesome and amazing and has played in the NFL for like 13 seasons.
Ready for the kick. Excellent kick. This one's going to be down in the end
All
zone
right,
for a touchback.
I'll take the touchback. That's fine with me. Let's go for a man defense. Sproles, you have his Saint jersey? Woohoo! Yeah. Oh, come on. Make a tackle, please. Thank you.
They'll bring him down at about the 30.
So there you go, Vic. You have a K-State player that you love.
First down.
Because Sproles came from K-State. Alright. They did a triple option play, which the reason why the option is so good in this game is because it's really, really easy to use. So I'm not surprised that they managed to get a first down on me with the triple option play. Madden 13. What about Madden 13? Was that when his best rating was? I don't know why I did a dime package, but I did. I totally don't remember how to do my pre-snap adjustments. Boom! Alright. I do need to change adjustments. For option defense, I want you guys to be aggressive, focus on the quarterback, make the running back beat us, because usually the big plays come from the quarterback and not from the running back. It's not always true, but Sproles played for the Saints. You have it on the PSP. Well, he played for the Saints for a while, or at least a couple of years. He played for the Chargers for a while. Oh, come off it!
Tackle made around the 50-yard line. They nearly gave that ball away.
Are you kidding
That
me?
guy was paying attention to what was going on and was able to recover the football.
That is so ridiculous. I'm going to challenge that fumble. I think his knee was down. Because if I challenge it and I win it, then that's a 4th down. If I lose it, then it's a 1st down. Chargers, Saints, and Eagles, yep. Sproles was the fastest college player I've seen since Rocket Ishmael and Devin Hester. Yeah, Sproles is fast. Fast. I mean, the fastest player I've seen since Sproles, or not college player necessarily, but the fastest player just in general that I've seen is now with the Chiefs in Tyreek Hill, because Tyreek Hill is ungodly fast. Did I win it? I didn't. I lost the challenge, which means that they get a 1st down, which is ridiculous because offensive linemen don't pick up the ball and run with it. They just don't. When an offensive lineman sees a fumble on the ground, they fall on it. That is all they ever do. So to have them pick it up and run with it is completely ridiculous. Good job, DJ Reed.
Great play here by
Great
the corner
defense.
to be able to knock that football away. Many cases you'll see a corner.
All right, let's go to the nickel.
And he'll interfere with the wide receiver. This time he keeps his body and arms.
Let's go
away
for
from the
a
receiver
zone
and still
blitz.
knocks it away. That's a big time
Rocket
play.
might be before your guys' time. You're 41. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Rocket Ishmael, but when I was younger, it was only K-State. Like, anybody else was completely... I mean, I had no clue as to what was going on in the rest of college football. It was only about K-State. I'm going to move my face cam over here. That way you guys can see the down... Whoops.
So we're looking at another third down.
What is that? You can see the down and distance better. Who did he play for? Oh, ball! Ball! Ball on the ball!
Picks up the fumble.
All right, let's go for a safe punt. Just because with them having the ball on my... He played for the Raiders.
In a perfect world,
Who did he play for in college? Because you said he was really fast in college. Oh, darn it. Yes, Vic and his little brother, the missile.
In this game so far, Herbie.
Well, they've really exploited some one-on-one opportunities and came up with some big plays. And
Rahib.
led to those touchdowns.
I have no... Oh, Notre Dame.
Saw this offense on the field.
Okay.
They drove the length of the field. And you think back to what that defensive coordinator tried to do.
Let's reverse the field because I don't like the linebacker and the defensive back sitting over there waiting to tackle Alex Barnes. There we go.
And they get nice yardage on that run.
All right, now that I have a little bit of room, let's go to the shotgun. And let's do a read option because that's what...
They line up at the 10. It's second down.
That's what I do best, and that's what K-State does best. So it works out very well. Don't mind me.
And he's taken down at the 27. They go with the option and pick up the first down.
I don't know whether or not Jesse Ertz is he tends to slide or not in real life. Most of our quarterbacks tend to try and get as much distance as they can, so it would surprise me. Whoop! Tried to squirt through that hole, but did not quite make it. Alright, let's try for a play action pass. Since I've done pretty much nothing but run the ball. And 2nd and 2, I can pretty much do all kinds of different stuff. I don't really like this defense that they're in. But luckily, they left Strickland wide open.
And that's a first down. Knocked out of bounds at about the 47-yard line.
I'll take that.
He made a really good move at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes all you need to do is throw off the
inverted
veer. Just a little bit at the start of the play.
I don't know what the heck that is. Let's do this.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on their own 47.
All right. Leave my tight end wide open in the center of the field. What happened to Klein? He was awesome at K-State. Klein, he went to Houston, didn't make the team, and then I think he's... I don't remember exactly what he's doing now. But yeah, he was awesome at K-State. He was never going to be an NFL quarterback, though. He just wasn't as good. He wasn't a good enough thrower. He was way too much like Tim Tebow. So he was never going to be successful at the NFL level. Darn it.
Brought down around the 40-yard line.
I mean, I was rooting for him to make it onto a team, but most teams wanted him to turn into a tight end, and he didn't want to do that. So when he couldn't get a shot as a quarterback, he decided that he didn't want to be in the NFL.
He makes his way to about the 28.
All right. Let's see if we can get a nice little screen play into the end zone.
Sets up a screen.
Nope.
Tailback's got it, and he's tackled.
But I got 7 yards, so I'll take that.
As we expected coming into this game, this one appears to be under control. 14-3, Kansas State.
As well as it should be. It should be under control. I'm playing a Division II's team.
For more football here.
But yeah, Klein, I kind of feel like he got ripped off in the Heisman vote just because the Heisman's supposed to mean something besides just stats. Yes, Manziel had the better stats, but Manziel was just a crybaby and a jerk and should never have won the Heisman. So it should have gone to Klein. I understand why it didn't, but should have gone to Klein.
And he hits the PAT.
Because I'm sorry, if you take Manziel off of Texas A&M, I think they still would have been just fine. You take away Klein from that team from K-State, I'm sorry, we would not have been, we wouldn't have probably even been a 500 team. Or we'd have been barely a 500 team. Did you see that CFL didn't even want Manziel? Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. He's such a crybaby. I mean, such a crybaby.
And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
And he didn't have the talent to back it up. I got to see Manziel live when the Browns came and played the Chiefs here in Kansas City. And I was there for the game when they played each other, and at the end, Manziel took off his helmet and spiked it on the ground. He's just a baby. He's a big baby. That's all he is. All right. I think it was Hamilton he was working out for, and they said no. That's funny. That's funny. Last I heard, he was back at Texas A&M trying to get like a second degree or something. Yeah, he ruined his career, but in all fairness, he went to the Browns. So the Browns are quarterback killers. They've had like 16 in the last 12 years. Because they're the Browns and they suck. I mean, look at Brock Osweiler. He went there and didn't even make it onto the team. There we go. Good defense.
They bring him down in the backfield.
But yeah, he did party way too much. Got himself into trouble, couldn't keep himself focused. Browns were a playoff team before they moved.
Marshall is
Yeah,
waiting for the
because
snap.
didn't the Ravens go back, or you mean they became the Ravens? That's right. And then they brought the Browns back, if I remember correctly. I think the Browns moved to Baltimore, became the Ravens, and then they restarted the Browns franchise.
It was a pretty one-sided first
Watch
quarter,
for the
but I
cover
wouldn't be
3.
surprised if things changed in a
I'm
big
fine with
way
a cover
before
3.
halftime.
I'm doing an option run. Oops.
Pitches out and the ball
Although
is
I'd
up for
prefer you
grabs.
to actually make the
It's
pitch.
recovered.
Hurts.
Good thing they got the ball back. That fumble could have really
It could
cost
have,
them.
but oh well. That happens.
Second and long.
Watch for the cover
Ball on the
2. Alright, we're going to switch to a deep pass because it looks like that will be effective. Oh, no! No, dang it! I pushed the wrong button!
And he is drilled at the 30-yard line.
I think that one's on the
I
offensive
pushed
line.
the
They've got to
wrong
do a better
button.
job of holding their blocks, or else this quarterback's going to be pulling turf out of his face mask all game.
That's on me. I pushed the wrong dang button. Where's my 4 verticals? Dang it. There it is.
Defense hoping for
Beefy
another sack here
74.
on third and long.
Yeah, I don't remember who that is based on his number. As soon as I saw his name, I'd probably recognize it, but based on number alone. Ah!
And they got it.
Dang
The
it!
smart quarterbacks
Offensive line, you need to
have a really
actually block
unique
so that I can
relationship.
try and get a
quarterback should
pass
take
off.
care of his offensive
Please and
line.
thank you.
But after
4th
that
and
play,
41.
and
That's
that hit,
pathetic.
you really gotta be
Absolutely
wondering
pathetic.
what kind of relationship this quarterback and his offensive
That
line
whole
have.
series was just awful.
To punt. Signals for a fair catch.
Not even sure I got it back to the original line of scrimmage. It was just bad, all around
getting out of
bad.
hand before we even hit the half. These next few drives are going to go a long way in determining what kind of game this will end up being.
There we go.
They'll wrestle him down in the backfield.
He was never able to get ahead of steam on that carry.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Let's go for cover 3. You love the big boys up
It's
front,
2nd and
Vic?
10. Ball on the 38.
I tend to be a defensive back fan myself, specifically free safety, because if I would have continued playing football, that's what I would have gone and tried to be. Would have been a free safety. But I just am not. I don't like hitting people. I don't like just like the whole mentality behind actually playing football. I love to watch football. That's all fine and good. But not for me. So I tend to, I absolutely love playing flag football, but tackle football was just not my thing. But back in the day, I was a quarterback and a defensive back. Ricky Jackson is your all-time favorite. I'm not familiar with a Ricky Jackson.
Nice run up the middle. Williams gains about 4 yards on the play.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
I'm not sure if I have an all-time favorite player. I like a lot of players. So right now, I have an Eric Berry jersey and a Travis Kelce jersey because I'm a Chiefs fan. And Eric Berry's pretty awesome, but I wouldn't say that he's probably my. I wouldn't say he's my favorite ever. Linebacker for the Saints, number 57 in the Hall of Fame. Okay. Not familiar with him, but all right. I need to get some pressure up the middle. Please and thank you. There we go.
Looks for his running back.
Finally got some pressure.
Great job by the defense of getting after that quarterback. And right now, I think they've got him with some happy feet. He appears to be a bit rattled.
If I had to pick a favorite ever, I'd probably go with Terrence Newman, just because he was at K-State.
He scrambled.
He doesn't have like this, you know, I'm the best showman attitude, and he's played in the NFL for a ton of years because he's been effective. But you don't really ever see his name in the papers and stuff like that, just because he's really good quietly.
This is the ninth play of this
Watch
drive.
for the option. Yeah, right up the middle with the fullback. There's not a whole lot I can do in that situation.
Good for a gain of 6 yards.
All right. Let's do this.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that
Ricky
goal
Jackson
line.
played for South Carolina. Boom!
They'll knock him down.
Blew up that play. I like to see that. Boom. Let's go and let's do this.
Here's the
Getting a
11th play of the
text.
drive.
Nice.
And they make the stop at the 12.
All right. Now we just have to keep him out of the end zone.
Yeah, it was a short gain, but a nice tackle.
So let's
there
go
by the
for
junior who
a
stepped up
cover
in
2
traffic and made a
spy.
nice play.
Just
From the
make sure I get
12-yard
all the
line.
field
Third
covered.
down.
Oh, no!
Fires over the middle, touchdown.
So that just happened.
You got to give each of these guys credit for getting in sync, really fighting to create that touchdown.
Okay, that was bullcrap. Just saying, that was bullcrap.
He makes the PAT.
Vic 922 Wave S Green.
62-yard drive, and that's good for a touchdown.
And Brad, right now the offensive line.
I'm assuming that that was supposed to look differently, Vic.
The score now, 21-10.
Why won't they let
Marshall gets
DJ
set
Reed
to kick
return
this
it?
one away. It's fielded
All
at
right.
the 2. At the 30.
Well, this is fun.
Across midfield.
Untouched.
Inside the 30. The 10.
Completely
He returns
untouched.
it all the way to
98-yard
score.
return. It says longest kick return, but that's just because it never actually
What a big time return for that young man.
updates the records with the correct ones. Nice run. I didn't have to do anything there, Vic. It was just like, oh look, here's a giant hole on the left side of the field. Would you like to run through it? And I'm like, okay. I can't give myself credit for that. That was all the blocking. I mean, here, let's go to the instant replay. I mean, if we go back and we watch, boom, both of those two get laid on their butts, and the only thing I had to do then was run between them. Everything else was just running. Go Wildcats, yes indeed. Hi Kershaw, welcome to the stream. I'm trying to do like 3 things at once. I'm going and hanging out with my family for Labor Day weekend later today, and they're trying to coordinate with me. And I'm like, I'm in the middle of something. Buy that guy dinner. Lol. Alright, just a second. I need to send this text and then I will get back. Alright.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Boom.
He kicks it off, and he got all of that one.
Yeah, he didn't down it.
He's to the
Boom.
20. Oh,
Sit
man,
down.
He took him down hard.
If I was right the first time, I need food. Yeah. I don't tend to eat a whole lot in the morning just because it tends not to sit very well in my stomach.
After running the ball very well on their last drive.
This offensive line really opened up some.
Although
big
for me,
gaps
my
for the running back last time.
my pattern's kind of off right now just because
Zips it to the back. He's taken down.
I've
around
been
the
sick the last
31-yard
couple of
line.
days. I'm feeling a lot better today. I might still sound a little bit hoarse, but I feel a whole lot better today because I think I got enough sleep.
First down, 10
But
to go. Ball on the 31.
yesterday I passed out on the couch at 7, woke up at midnight, stayed awake until 4, and then went back to sleep and slept for another 4 hours. Sacked.
Tries to scramble, but he's sacked.
Cooking
This
fettuccine
quarterback has to do
alfredo
a
with
better
shrimp?
job of avoiding
That
the
sounds
rush,
amazing,
'cause
but
sacks can be
at-
real drive killers.
10 in the morning? Not sure I want fettuccine alfredo with shrimp at 10 in the
From
morning,
their own 26-yard line. Second down.
but
They come
I
out
probably
in a
would
5-wide
because
set.
fettuccine alfredo is delicious pretty much anytime. You bought baseball packs with your $50 Target card? Nice, Kershaw.
Not a bad little play there.
Why
It is a
not?
nice
Just
job by the
because
quarterback reading
it
the
doesn't really
coverage and
seem like an
delivering a
early
very
morning
catchable
food.
ball, and
To me,
allowing his
pasta is
receivers
much
to
more
have a nice
a
game.
dinner food than a lunch food. But I love pasta. I eat pasta a lot. So to say that I wouldn't eat it at 10 in the morning is not true. But it just probably wouldn't be what I would make for myself at 10 in the morning. Boom!
Complete pass and hit hard
Sit
as he
down.
came down with it.
It could be
Wildcats
lunch.
call a timeout. That's
If
their
you woke up
second of
at
the
3
half.
a.m.,
Gains
then
about a yard
yeah, it
with
would
a
make a
short
little bit more
completion.
sense. And yeah, it could be a really early lunch, you're right. But, I don't know. It's 10 a.m.
Marshall
there.
awaits
It's
the
10
snap.
a.m. here, too. I'm in Kansas. We're in the same time zone.
He's got the corner. He's knocked out of bounds at the 35.
13 rushing plays
The
for
Wildcats
172
are just
yards, 4
cruising
passing
through
plays
this
for
first half,
39
Herbie.
yards.
Really a comfortable lead here.
Yep, but still a lot of football left to be played. They got to remember.
Yeah,
that's a
I live in Kansas
four-quarter
City,
game, and even though
Vic,
that first half
so
went pretty well, things can change.
I'm
in a
on
hurry.
Central Time Zone,
It's still only the second quarter.
which tends to work out
We've got a
fairly
lot of
well in
football
most
left, but I
occasions,
gotta
because
say, this one
then,
is teetering on the brink of a
like,
blowout.
we're not super out of the loop from the other time zones in the United States, and if there is somebody who's watching from another time zone in the United States, usually it's not like so much of a difference that it's like unable to watch, I guess.
Short yardage situation here. It's 2nd down and 1.
All right. They're starting to cover Earths rather than Barnes, which I'm fine with because Barnes is a good runner too. Central best time zone. Woo-woo. Yeah, because I assume that Basehead's probably Central time zone too if he's Michigan. Possibly could be Eastern, just depending on where he's at in Michigan.
1st and 10.
You know, he's probably actually Eastern. I think most of Michigan's Eastern. Oh, I forgot there was 2-minute drill.
That's going to do
Whoops.
it for the first half, and they're just trying to keep this thing close. 28-10.
Whoops.
Wildcats.
Oh well.
And
I'm
he
making
got
lots of silly
all
mistakes
this
today.
one.
It's all
Great
good.
kick. This one
Michigan
coming
is
down to the
Eastern.
end zone
Okay.
for a touchback.
So yeah, he would be in Eastern time zone, so it'd be 11-ish there. If he's still in chat, he might have left. Haven't seen him
There's
in
gotta be some sense
talking in
of
chat for a while,
urgency
so
to
it's
this
possible he
offense
left,
right
or it's
now.
possible he
They don't have the
has it
luxury
on
of
in the
wasting
background.
drives if they want to get back in the game.
I don't know. But yeah, Kershaw, what card did you get?
And he's taken down at the 27-yard line.
Got an autographed card. If I got an autographed baseball card right now, if it was an actual autograph and not just like from a pack, I would want Whit Merrifield for the Kansas City Royals. Or Hosmer.
It's 2nd down.
Time
8 to
changes
go.
east of Illinois, you think?
27.
It actually changes like halfway in Indiana. Because my sister lives in Indiana, and I think one of my friends lives in Indianapolis. And he's on Eastern time zone in Indianapolis. And my sister, where she lives in Indiana, she's actually in Central time zone. So I think it splits halfway down Indiana. Alan Webster. I'm not familiar with Alan Webster. Whoops. Oh!
Throws it out, knocked loose. Rivero was the intended target, and that'll make
That
it
was an
4th
interception
down.
ball.
The
I just didn't
offense
see
really
it in
had
time.
nowhere to go on that one.
Oh,
The play was
Bo
very
Jackson?
well
Yeah,
defended.
well, you could
Now
get
the
Bo
incompletion
Jackson.
will force the
You could get
fourth
him
down
either
and
as a
punt.
football
Marshall
card
is
or a
the punter.
baseball card. I think he's still the only player to have successfully played both sports.
He makes it out to
Do you have a
maybe
Whit
the
Merrifield? Is
46-yard
it
line.
signed? Because if it's signed, I'm super jealous right now, Kershaw. Just saying. If it's signed. If it's not
Both
signed,
sides
then
have
it's
made
not as
their way
special.
back out,
You have an
and we're just
autographed
about
Whit
set to get
Merrifield
going
card?
again.
Okay. Super jealous right now. Not gonna lie. Super jealous. Oh, he caught him by the ankles.
Decent run up
Dang
the
it.
gut.
Gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Caught me by the ankles. Not cool.
2nd down, and they're going to need about 3 yards.
So
to
I'm not
pick up
doing a
the
whole
first
lot
down.
special on offense right now just because I'm playing a really easy team, so I don't really need to. And once again, that fits Phil Snyder pretty well. Phil Snyder doesn't ever show anything the first week. Alright. Watch for the zone blitz.
And he's tackled
Yeah,
at
well,
the
if I'm
39.
doing a quick slant route, doesn't matter if they're blitzing. Let's try and end around just for the head of it, because
First down.
I know it won't work against anybody else. Go, Pringle, go!
And he carries the ball for
5
a nice
yards.
gain.
I'll take it. More than I thought I'd get.
That brings up 2nd and 5.
Alright. We'll do that. Throw it over to the tight end.
Clock with room to work.
Oh!
And he's
Got
finally
pushed
knocked
out of bounds.
at the 9.
The linebacker here bites on the play fake. And once that
My big
happens,
problem in a lot
the
of these
play goes for a
games
nice
is that I tend to be very much, I favor the tight end and the slot receiver a lot. And so I don't tend to get like my actual like good wide receivers a whole lot of yards because they don't end up getting open as much. Just because I don't tend to run routes that tend to work for them. But that's not always the case, but it tends to be the case. Let's try this inverted veer, because I honestly have no idea. Is it just a read option? Well, I missed the hole there.
4-yard line. So the quarterback keeps it on the option, but he'll lose a yard.
That makes it 3rd and goal.
All right, let's do... Let's do this.
Here's the 8th play of the series.
All right. There we go. Oh, jeez.
Pass incomplete, trying to get it to his receiver.
Pringle got destroyed. All right, well, we'll kick the field goal. It'll be fun.
4th down. They'll line up for the field goal, and this is nothing more than a chip shot. It's
Boom.
And it's good.
That poor player, yeah. Pringle got laid out. The sad part is he actually had the ball in his hands. And if he could have held on to it, it would have probably been a touchdown. And unfortunately, that was Ertz's first incompletion.
And it goes into the end zone.
He was perfect on the day before that.
This thing is getting out of hand and downright
31 points, 275 total yards.
They're down big. They've still got some time, but the clock is starting to become their worst enemy.
Their last drive ended in a punt, so this quarterback's going to be looking for something better on this
I want to say
drive.
yesterday we ended up winning 55-13, so could still be on pace to get that in this game.
Well, the defense has to be very frustrated.
55 is an odd score, though. Not sure how exactly I would get that,
he's
but
able to throw the ball away.
let's go for the cover 6.
From their own 25-yard line, it's 2nd down. A quarterback in the gun with 5 receivers. He's going to try and scramble.
No.
Some open field.
Dang it.
And down he goes at the 42-yard line.
It's always a snap decision when you decide to tuck it and run. On that play, it was definitely the right move. He got the first down.
They've got a
after
good
nice gain.
running quarterback. He's pretty fast. Which is not what I'll see a whole lot in the Big 12 this year. Most of the Big 12 has
45-yard line.
just a bunch of passers. It's not always true, but for the most part, they tend to be a bunch of just slinging all over the field. Which is not good for me because usually I'm much better against defending against the run than the pass, so. All right.
To the 48-yard line.
I'll take that. RG3 was a runner, had to QB spy him. Well, yeah, back when he played.
They come out,
but K-State beat him, so.
Caught by the back, 1st down.
But he hasn't been there for a few years. But, you know, mainly the types of Baker Mayfield, I would say, is probably the biggest running quarterback outside of K-State that I know of. That we'll see this year.
Ball on the 45-yard
but, you know, we used to have to deal with the likes of, like, Patrick Mahomes, you know, and those types of quarterbacks that would air it out like crazy.
Fires across the middle. And he's
rather than the running type quarterbacks. Yeah, RG3's career is probably done. He's been injured too much, and he's bounced around from team to team. He's probably done. Which is sad, but oh well. It happens. Got him. Oh, come on. He was on the ground.
And they bring him down for a sack on the play.
That's one thing about this game that I really don't like, is that if you take somebody down and their butt doesn't touch, even if, like, they're on the ground with you, they don't count it as down. And I'm pretty sure in football that counts as down. Like, if you bring somebody down and they're laying on top of you, I think that counts as down. Oops.
From the 36-yard
yeah, I don't know much about
It's
K-State,
second
but I've
down.
watched them on national TV. Yeah, K-State, as a whole, tends to play pretty sound defense or pretty sound football. Like they don't do a whole, they don't usually get a whole lot of penalties, and they tend to be much more of a ground and pound type team. If we're not successful running the ball, we're not going to be successful winning the game. Just as a general rule.
And this is the
It was a little different when we had
drive.
Jake Waters, because Jake Waters was much more of a pocket passer than our quarterbacks tend to be, but he could still run the ball if he needed to.
Makes the catch, and he's got nowhere to go.
All right, 4th and 8 from the 31. Yeah, I didn't think that they would try and kick a field goal from there.
It's 4th down, and the offense is getting set to go for it.
All right.
He goes out of bounds at the 29.
Y'all had a player go to the Chiefs. This year? Not sure who that would have been. If so, he didn't make the team.
Offense back out onto the field as we get set to resume play.
Oop, I misread that.
Tackle around the 28-yard line.
Call it a loss of 1 yard on the bring up 2nd and 11.
From
Yeah, I
their
don't know who
own
you're talking about,
28-yard
Vic.
line. 2nd down.
As far as I know, we didn't draft a Wildcat this year.
Gains his way to the 40-yard line.
I mean, usually the Chiefs have a K-State person on their roster, but I don't think we have one from this year. Good job,
Gets it out
Ertz.
to about the 47-yard line.
Let's do a nice little screen play over
From the
to
47-yard line. First down.
over to Barnes.
Throws it out right to the running back.
I'll
And they
take
make
8
the stop
yards.
Around the 39-yard line.
Gain of 8 yards. That makes it 2nd and 2.
Hurry, get up to the line.
Got an opening.
All right,
Makes it out to about the 30.
31 to
That's
10
three
at the
down
end of the
and one to
third
go.
quarter.
One
Not too
catch
bad.
with a 3-touchdown advantage. Into the 4th quarter now, and we're back to the action.
All right,
He makes his way to about the
8-yard
22.
run from Barnes.
Gain of 8 yards.
Not too bad. Let's go for a
So it's
play
second down and about
action.
2 yards to go.
Watch for the cover 3. Ah!
Quick strike, and he drops it.
I know this quarterback trusts his arm and his receivers, but he's got to know when not to
Oh,
throw
I
the
didn't
ball.
realize he was
He
going to
didn't
be
have
cutting
any movement
over
at all,
there.
and he's lucky it wasn't intercepted.
Watch for the
This is
cover
the 8th play of this
2.
drive. They'll spread the field with 5 wide. Quick out to his receiver.
Do that.
He's brought down in the open field.
Let's see if I can get a passing touchdown.
For another Kansas State. First
So far, I think I have 3 rushing touchdowns
First down,
and
10 yards to
the
go.
kick return
Ball on the
touchdown, or
11-yard
the
line.
punt return. No, it was a kick return. Dominique Heath.
He's taken down at
All
the
right.
3.
Moss with the tackle at the 3-yard line. That makes it 2nd and 2.
This is the 10th play of this
Braden
drive.
Wilson. He didn't make the team, but Braden Wilson was our fullback for many years. That's called illegal contact. It is a penalty. You're not allowed to hit the person if the ball's in the air. Well, technically, I guess that would be a pass interference, but it's all right. It
So
might
it's
have been.
another third
I
down
wouldn't have gotten to it
upcoming
anyway, but should have been a penalty. Thank you. It's like, please release,
Zips it to the
Valentine,
tight
please
end.
release.
They get in, touchdown.
Because I knew you were going to be wide open once you did, and you were. All right, Jesse Ertz, 10 for 13 for 100 yards and a touchdown. Sounds about right.
He makes the PAT.
Wrong year, sorry, LOL 2013. Yeah, I was like, Braden Wilson was on our team for a little while, but I don't remember him being on our team last year.
They line up to kick this one away. He sends this one deep. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, the only person that I know of that's possibly going to do anything this year is Jordan Willis for the Bengals. He got drafted, I think, in the 3rd round and had potential. Like, I think he could have been drafted late 1st round, early 2nd round. So I thought he was just as good in the combine and in his career as Myles Garrett, in my opinion. But he didn't go very fast at all. Like, he sat on the board forever. But I haven't heard anything about him in preseason. I don't know if he's doing great or awful or anything. So,
Tackle made at the 42.
because we had a couple of other I want to say, I think we had 2 other people get drafted. But I don't know if any of them made the team or not. They were drafted late, so hard to say. And this is usually what the computer does on me, is they just throw it down my, throw it on me all over the place, because the passing in this game is just broken. It's way easier to pass the ball than it is. Well, on offense, it's easier for me, at least, to run the ball than it is to pass the ball. On defense, it's way easier to defend the run than it is to defend the pass. Oh, I missed. I came in to try and destroy him, and I missed. All right, let's do this. All right, I'll give him a little 3-yard cushion.
At the 44-yard line.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
So I assume then, Vic, your team is the Saints, being a Louisiana person in the NFL. Drew Brees is one of my favorite players. I mean, he's such a class act. Always has been, in my opinion. It's just a shame that he's always had to be compared to people like Tom Brady and Peyton Manning, because I think that Drew Brees is just as good, if not better, than a lot of them. Yeah, and I did know that he played for Purdue. K-State actually played Drew Brees in a bowl game, and if I remember correctly, we lost. So, yeah, K-State played Purdue when Drew Brees was playing for Purdue in a bowl game. I don't remember if we won or lost, but I think we lost. All right, there's the touchback.
This one will go into the end zone, and they'll bring it out to the 20. And as the defense comes back out, you can be sure they're thinking about that score they surrendered the last time around.
They just seem like they've been in the end zone time and time again. There's not much negative you can say about his performance.
All right. Yeah, why they gave Chance Warmack all first Big 12 preseason makes no sense to me, since he's like my third running back. You have his college fat head, and he looks like a baby. Yeah, kinda. A little bit.
2nd and 8 coming up here. On the 22-yard line.
Do you know how he got that, like, scar or whatever he's got on his cheek?
Barnes gets the carry.
Because he's got that, like, mark or whatever on his cheek, which I don't remember him used to have. It just seems like in the last couple years, and it's possible that I just never noticed it before. But he has, like, it almost looks like a permanent, like, scab or something. I don't think it's a birthmark, because I don't remember him having it before.
Got an opening. Gains his way to the 46.
And it doesn't look like a birthmark. It looks like a scrape.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
But it could be a birthmark, and I just never noticed it before.
Short yardage situation here. It's 2nd down and 1.
Let's go.
I don't know why I still have my starters in. I guess just because I feel like it. Normally by this point in the game I would have my backups in, but oh well. I'll put my backups in after this series.
Play action.
Oh, you dropped it, Pringle.
The execution here is very
You
good
dropped
by the
it.
offense. The quarterback did a nice job of reading the defense, put the ball in a position to be able to make the catch. The problem is the wide receiver did not focus and concentrate and hold on to the ball.
He just dropped it.
From the 43-yard line.
But yeah, if you look at his like earlier pictures, I don't know if Drew Brees has that mark or not. He might, but I don't think he does.
He gets to about the 34-yard line.
Call it a gain of 9 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 1.
Just under 3 to go in regulation. Slings it out there, incomplete.
I like the scheme the defensive coordinator came up with here. They were all over the place on that play and left the quarterback nowhere to throw it.
It's 4th down.
Matthew McCrane probably can't kick a 51-yard field goal, but
they're already up big,
it's
and this could
always
make
worth
the lead
trying.
later. Kicks up.
It would have been enough distance, but I missed it.
Every
I
time you
shanked
have a
it to the
chance
left.
to finish your drive with points, you've got to capitalize. That time they couldn't
I
come
missed
through.
it.
I don't expect any once-in-a-lifetime rallies here, but that being said,
strategy. Mass subs. Sub in second team for everybody.
we could still see some exciting plays. Complete.
All right.
Nothing doing.
That'll work.
That's good for a gain of 1 yard. That brings up 2nd and 9.
We've got a 2nd and 9 here. Ball on the 35-yard line. And he's tackled
Good
at the
job.
37.
I don't know who that is by number.
That makes it 3rd and 7.
Oh, you do say it's birthmark, Vic. Huh. I must just never have noticed it before.
Under heavy pressure. Fires that quickly
I know.
and complete.
But like every time I see him in an interview now, I notice it. I just never noticed it
to get the
before.
ball up enough to allow his wide receiver to get his hands on it.
Marshall is waiting for the snap.
Thought I might be able to squeak through a hole there, but there was none to be had. quarterback
Late in the
slot
fourth quarter,
option.
this game has been a blowout for quite some time.
I don't really know what
Kirk
this
and I are
means,
just looking
but-
to make our flights.
Oh, yes, I do.
Just over a minute left.
All right. Well, they were ready for that.
34.
That's a loss of 4 yards on the play. That makes it 2nd and 14.
Watch for the zone
34-yard
blitz.
line. It's 2nd down.
Got Delton and Silman back here now. And they are ready for that play. So let's change it up. Let's have Silman wide open down the center of the field, please.
And he tackles him
I will
hard
take that.
at the 31-yard line.
That'll move the chance for another Kansas State.
Delton, I think, will be pretty good next year. Because I think this is Ertz's senior year. So we'll lose him. But I think we have Delton for another 2 years.
Nice gain as he works the right side.
Because I think he was a true freshman last year. But he might have he might be a junior this year. I just don't remember. I think he is a junior now that I think about it.
Here's a screen pass. Gets it to the back.
All right.
And down he goes at the 15. The Wildcats will use their first time out.
You
of
might
the
win this game. Yeah, just maybe. 12 seconds left. I'll probably win the game. Good game. All right.
He scrambled. The 10. And there's another one.
Nice scramble by Delton. 4 seconds
Well,
left
there's
in the
a touchdown
game.
that we really don't care about. This game is still well out of reach.
End on a touchdown. I will take it.
And he tacks on
Not
the
quite the
extra
score
point.
that I
So
had
5
or
plays,
happened in real life, but
62-yard
pretty dang
drive.
close.
And they get it in for
Because in real life, we won
Really nice job
55-13, I think, I'm pretty sure. And in this game, we're going to win 45-10, barring a turnover.
And it goes
for
into the end zone,
points.
down for a touchback.
All right. Let's go for that.
You just hope that a game this uneven ends quietly. We don't want to see anything nasty and pointless at the end.
All right.
Tackle at the 30-yard line.
And that's game. And that game took a little bit longer than I thought it would.
A fun week for one team.
I'm wondering if I should
for the other.
stop the
It's
stream
final.
there.
45-10.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
That's going
Should
to
I
do
play
it for
another
this
game?
presentation of NCAA Football 14. For Kirk Herbstreit, this is Brad Nessler saying goodbye.
We have Nike uniforms. I don't think so. I think every team in the game has Nike uniforms, but I don't think we have Nike uniforms in real life. I could be wrong. All right, I will play another game then. All right. I still think it's funny that like the first 2 plays from scrimmage, I already had 100 rushing yards with Jesse Ertz. Delton was 2 for 2 for 44 yards. Ertz was 11 for 16 and 111 yards and a touchdown. Ertz had 173 rushing yards. Barnes had 102. Hello, AJ. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Came in right at the end of game number 1. I think we're going to play one more game, and that one will be against Vanderbilt, so that should hopefully be a better game, or at least will probably be a closer game. Glad to hear that you're good. Hope you are enjoying your Labor Day weekend. I know I am. I'm just happy that I don't have to go to work tomorrow. Yep, I'm pretty good. I don't have to go to work tomorrow, which is awesome. I get to enjoy the Monday off, which may mean that I'll do a special stream. I'll probably play another round of Cities Skylines which I played on Wednesday. Because I've been playing that game a lot in my free time since Wednesday, and have been enjoying that game quite a bit. And because on Wednesday I'll be switching over to Destiny 2 when it comes out on Wednesday, because I have high hopes for Destiny 2. I liked the first one quite a bit, so I'm excited for Destiny 2. Progressing recruits. Let's see how badly I've already screwed up my recruits. Yeah, overall, I really miss the college football game, but they may be in the store. What may be in the store? Oh, K-State may have downloadable alternate uniforms. They probably do, but I haven't looked into getting them because I really just don't care. In all honesty. Alright, I am destroying on the lead for him, so I can kind of lay back on the points for him. He's still close, so I'm going to max out his. I'm going to increase his. I'm going to increase his. Increase his. You can stay there. Holy cow, I'm getting clobbered by these. Probably won't be able to get him, but I can still try. Actually, I'll leave you at 175. Leave you at 175. Leave you at 175. Let's increase you to 250. Leave you at 175. Leave you there. Let's increase you to 250. Leave you there. That's fine. That's fine. Actually, let's increase you to 150. Let's increase you to 250. Let's increase you to 200. And increase you to 175. You're going to eat and watch. Just thought I'd mention it. They are really sweet to change up the game. I can look and see if they have alternate uniforms, but let's do this. All right. We'll leave it like that. And you're going to eat and watch. I will probably eat after I finish this game. Got quite a few points last week. I didn't really look at the individual points, but will season opening win help out the Cats against Vandy? They're picking us to win. They lost their last game. 4th in points per game. 9th in rush offense. Looks like they're pretty middle of the pack all over the board. Coach skill trees. Oh my god, I have to get to 12,000 points before I can get another level. It's ridiculous. Oh well. I meant to reset my skill tree before starting the season, but I forgot it. Oh, wait, no, go back. Uniform options. So, here's our classic away jerseys. Here's one of our alternates. Here's another alternate, and that's it for us. Because K-State doesn't really change up their uniforms, like, ever. Like, it was very, very strange last year. Once, for one game, they had a white helmet with a purple power cat instead of a silver helmet with a purple power cat. And on Veterans Day, sometimes they will, or like Veterans Day or something like that, they will wear helmets with the Power Cat as a camo Power Cat. But other than that, they don't really change their uniforms at all. It's very, very strange to see the Wildcats in an alternate uniform, as opposed to like Texas Tech, who changes up their uniform every freaking week. It's annoying. I've always loved the center of the field at LSU State at Tiger Stadium. That just the eye in the center of the stadium, I always just thought was cool. And when I actually created my own team in this game years and years ago, I had their mascot. They were the Raptors, and I did a similar thing. I had a giant eye, a raptor eye, in the center of the field. So that was kind of fun.
Warm-ups concluding right now.
Number 2 in rushing touchdowns. I wonder who had more rushing touchdowns the first week than I did. Probably like Navy or Georgia Tech or something like that.
Brad and Kirk for the call. David and I will be with you at halftime.
All right. Vanderbilt. In the actual season, we wouldn't play Vanderbilt until week 3, but I couldn't schedule them week 3, so I decided to schedule them week 2 instead. Vanderbilt. Why is Delton getting into a fight? Delton, you're not starting. Unless Ertz got hurt that I don't know about. Delton, you are not starting.
This game being played in Nashville, Tennessee, where the fans are anxious for the game to kick off.
Vanderbilt Stadium. I don't remember exactly where Vanderbilt's at. Like the university.
0 calories. Enjoy everything.
Thank you for the good luck, Vic. Hopefully, I will have good luck. I didn't have good luck on the coin toss. I absolutely hate getting the ball first. Alabama? Really? I thought Alabama's only big team was Alabama.
This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchdown.
Last game, 11 for 16, 111 yards and a touchdown. Not to mention like 173 rushing yards and a touchdown.
It was interesting this week, as you and I prepared for this game, finding out that he called a players-only meeting without any of the coaches, just to get this team focused and let them understand what it takes to go on the road and to win this kind of game. When you have that kind of leadership, you got a real chance to be able to go on the road and win.
He's into the
oh! How did I only get 7 yards credit for that? I was at like 11 and got pulled backwards. Very confusing. I don't know. Oh well. Where's my option play? There it is. I was like, I know I have other read options in here. Where's my read option? All right.
You talk about a dual threat guy. This guy can hurt you in the
says
air
Tennessee.
or on the ground.
That makes more sense. I was like, I didn't think they were in Alabama, but I could have been wrong. Tennessee makes sense though. I don't know if they consider Tennessee. Then Tennessee's probably their rival. Because they're both in the SEC, so that would make sense if Vanderbilt and Tennessee are rivals.
They got to put that in the rearview mirror and get back to work today. From the 50, it's first down.
I always thought it was interesting that they tried to turn Iowa State into a rival for K-State and tried to make the game Farmageddon, quote unquote, the Farmageddon rivalry. Didn't ever really take off because K-State and Iowa State are just way too amicable for each other. Like, we really have nothing against Iowa State. They always play us well, but we don't really have anything against them. I pushed to hand it off.
And they make the stop at the 44.
He knew it was a run.
Yeah, and I said hand it off, and he didn't. So
once he got there, he wasn't about to let him slip away either.
Oh well. Hopefully Pringle can get open on this pass. And he did. First down.
And he's
Good for a Wildcat.
37-yard line.
First
This is a big
down.
first down for this offense. I think it's another good example about how important it is to
All
have
right.
an awareness about
Let's
using
go
wide receiver.
for
Wide
the
receiver
read
did a
option
really
again.
good job of knowing exactly where the first down marker was.
Watch
and
for
he
the
made
man
sure to
blitz.
get the route
I'd love
at
for them
least
to
that
blitz me.
point, so when he made the
Although I
catch
wouldn't
and
like
got
them
hit,
to blitz me
he
from
had the first down.
2 people from the same side. I don't want that. White. Push the wrong button again.
So the offense turns over the pigskin.
Pushed the
ball
wrong
carrier
dang
here was
button.
just careless in handling the ball. And a great awareness by the defense to jump on it.
So the
Yeah,
offense
Iowa
will come out
plays-
for their first possession.
They always
Field
play
position
tough,
for
but
their
they never
first
win
possession of the
games. So I always
ball
feel
game.
kind of bad
Let's
for
see if
Iowa
they can
State.
capitalize off of it.
Scrambling around.
Got him.
And they bring him down for a sack on the play.
No gain. That makes it 2nd and 10.
All right, let's go for a nickel. And let's do a free safety blitz.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 46.
All right,
They'll bring him down.
I'll take that.
around the 45-yard line.
1 yard run.
1 yard. That'll make it 3rd and 9.
All right, let's go for Foxfire 2 zone blitz.
Here we go. Check. Tiger.
Dang it. Right in the hole in the zone.
Before he stepped out of bounds. And a nice pickup there.
I'll tell you what, the defense gambled a bit here and came with the blitz, and the quarterback showed tremendous poise by making a good read and delivered a nice ball to the open
That
man.
bites. Let's go back to a nickel. And let's do cover 6.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 24-yard line. They line up in the jumbo set.
Oh, ball.
Left side. There's a fumble.
Really?
It's
How did they get the ball
recovered. He's
back?
gobbled up in the backfield.
Or did they not? Did I get the ball? Nope, they gave it to me. He grabbed it between my legs. They didn't give it to me. They gave it to them, and he grabbed it between my legs. My people so far this season have been very bad about falling on
Ball on the
fumbles.
29-yard line.
Just as a general rule, they've been really bad about it. All right, that would have been picked off in real life. I'm sorry. The safety would have just been like, ball.
Find a little bit more touch next time.
3rd and 15.
All right, let's go for a cover 3. Hopefully they don't split my zone again. If I could hold them to nothing here, that'd be great, but...
Going for it all to the end zone.
All right, 4th and
Hey, the offense is
15
in field goal range. They didn't get the
from
first down there on third
the
down, but they still
29.
have a
It
chance
is
to get
field
some
goal range, but it would be a
momentum
tough
here if they
field
decide to
goal.
get to 3 points.
It's 4th down. They'll call on the field goal unit here for this long field goal attempt. Vanderbilt is looking to go up by 3.
Miss it.
He
Oh,
gets it up and it's
what
low
is
enough,
that?
and he got it.
What is that?
Reese
The
Davis
wind's blowing
joins
the
us
other
in the
way.
studio with this update. Reese?
Off we go to Tulsa, and for Iowa State.
Iowa
they've
State won their
2
game.
straight.
The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one.
All right, Strickland.
He's to the 10.
Wow. No blocking in the center of the
Makes it out
field.
to maybe the 20-yard line. The Commodores are right where they want to be early in this one, partner.
Well, this is what their coach talked about, getting off to a great start. The defense did their job, and it's nice to see the offense move the ball down the field and also get some
There we
points on
go.
it.
That's the defense I
You'd
like to see
have
against
play
the read
from
option.
behind, but a deficit this
Although,
manageable
oh,
shouldn't be in the front of
what
the
a
line.
spin
They
move.
need to go out there and
What a
play.
spin move.
Across midfield.
Get off of me. Get off.
And they bring
Boom.
it down at the 29-yard line.
That was pretty.
Wildcats have one of the most dangerous
I don't like to- I don't
offensive
always
weapons
toot my
in
own
the entire
horn,
country under
but
center today.
that
This
was
kid is
pretty.
really fun to watch. He's fun to watch unless
I'm
you're
not
the
gonna
defensive
lie. I was
coordinator.
very proud of
One thing's
myself
for sure,
there.
It's going to be a great chess match.
It was
between
quite
the
a spin
offensive and
move.
defensive coordinators today. And he's tackled after positive yardage.
That's good for a gain of 7 yards. That'll bring up second.
Most of the time, I don't make good plays like that. Usually, I try and do something like that, and I either fumble the ball or I end up like turned around and I end up getting tackled while I'm faced the other way, and it's just bad. All right, good catch by Pringle.
And a first down.
It's the protection up front that allowed this play to happen. The line controlled the rush, and it gave the quarterback an opportunity to deliver a very nice throw.
Let's go for a screen.
Didn't waste any time getting rid of that one. He took the snap and he threw it right
Watch
out
for
there.
the man zone. Isn't that like an oxymoron? That's usually what happens, is I try and spin and then I'm just faced behind, and then they just tackle me from behind. That's normally what happens when I try and do a spin move.
From the 14-yard line, second down.
Let's see if Pringle can get open in the middle of the field again. Nope, but he can get open on the side of the field. There's a first down. First down.
That's a gain of 11 on the play.
And then let's do this. Let's have Winston Dimmel try and run it in. Go fullback.
Everybody bunched up tight defensively.
Boom. Oh, I almost made it. Almost made it. We'll give him one more shot. Goal line. Winston Dimmel up the middle.
Second down, goal to go.
In all honesty, what they would do in this situation is they just have Jesse Ertz run it in. They do a quarterback sneak. But I like to give the fullback the ball every now and then. Good job, Dimmel. There we go. That's how I wanted the first drive to end. So far, they haven't really done anything to stop my offense, though. They really haven't. The only thing that they did was they managed to get through on the first series and managed to get me to push the wrong button. That's all they did.
Just an overall well-executed touchdown.
All right, they're going to down that.
7-3. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
All right. See if we can get a turnover. So far, I have not gotten a single turnover this season.
And while they are behind, they know they
not a single interception. Maybe I got. I think I did get a fumble recovery in the last game. Thank you for dropping that ball, because that would have been bad if you would have caught that.
That one tomorrow.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Let's go for a cover 2. Watch for the draw.
25-yard line. Second down.
Here we go.
Tackle after decent
All right.
up the gut.
Called a gain of 5 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
So it seems like that Costradamus thing, anytime they give it to me, is accurate. That's like, this is what the play will be. 3-step pass. Okay, so it'll be a short pass. Hopefully my zone will be able to knock it down. All right, I'll take it.
Rid of this one. They're going to be forced
3
to
now.
run it away here.
On third down, the defense was expecting the pass, and they defended the play very well in the secondary.
All right.
Lloyd to punt.
Hopefully can go down and get another quick touchdown and give myself an 11-point lead versus a 4-point lead, because a 4-point lead is not very safe. An 11-point lead is much safer. Let's go for the Wildcat.
I think we saw the effects of what a long drive can do to a defense the last time this offense was out in the field. They took that football and drove the length of the field, put points up on the board. I think it really started to affect not only just the psyche of this defense, but maybe even the conditioning.
Dimmel needed to go over and block that linebacker, and he did. I should know better than to do the Wildcat. It never works for me.
2nd and 11. Ball on the 42.
It'll work for the computer, but it never works for me.
Kansas State holds a 4-point lead. And he's
right,
tackled at about
take
the
9
49.
yards.
Call it a gain of 9 yards. That makes it 3rd and 3.
Let's do a triple option. See if that can get me the first down. Oh, 4th and inches. I'm going to go for this.
Couple of yards there on the option to the
I'm going to go for it.
That makes it 4th and inches.
Goal line. Quarterback sneak with Jesse Ertz.
And it's the offense that takes the field on 4th down. This is a pretty controversial call. I really would have expected them to punt this ball. And down he
Not
goes,
with a running
right
team
around
like
the
K-State.
44-yard line.
4th and inches. I'll just run that down their throats. All right, we're going to let it go to the second quarter. Head 7-3. I'm okay with that. And in all honesty, it should probably be closer to like 10-3. Because if I would have kept the ball the first drive, then I would have been in field goal range.
The Wildcats lead 7-3.
Let's do this, and we'll do a triple option to the left.
And we welcome you back to the action here, and we have got a tight one going on in quarter number 2.
I changed my mind. Let's run the ball up the middle with Barnes. Nice.
He makes his way to about
Good
the
run,
32.
Barnes. Barnes.
First down.
From the 32-yard line. First down.
All right.
Throws quick to the receiver.
You can't hold the receiver back.
He just put a little too much air under that.
Illegal contact. Call it.
Defenses like to blitz, not only to sack the quarterback, but also to force him into making bad throws.
Wasn't a bad throw. They just were
Kansas State
holding my
is
receiver
up
back.
4. Nice run, and he's brought down.
Gain of 6 on the play.
All right, let's try the slant again. Because I think it would have been successful if they wouldn't have
So
held
it's
him
3rd
back.
down now, and they're going to need about 4.
There we go.
Finds his man. First down.
Wide
He's
open.
taken down at about the 11.
They were blitzing me
Great
like
job by
crazy,
the
and I was like, I'll just
quarterback.
throw
He
it
had a
over the
slant
top of
called
you.
against zone coverage
Probably
and
should have
threw
thrown
it
it
at
to
the
Pringle,
perfect
but
time.
oh well. Where's the setup play? Ah, there it is.
It's the 9th play of the drive. He scrambled. He's tackled at the 9.
There wasn't anybody open there, so I was like, I'm just gonna run this up the middle.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
Let's go for a read option, try and get
From the
a little bit
9-yard
closer to
line.
the end
It's 2nd
zone,
down.
or possibly in the end zone. Eh!
And he carries the ball
Dang
for
it.
a nice gain. And he keeps it on the option play and picks up 6.
That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
Yeah, I'm not doing a play action pass this
It's the
close to the
11th
end zone.
play of the
Hey,
drive.
Chocolate Bear Boy, how are you? It's been a while since I've seen you in one of my streams. Oh!
He's out of bounds at the 2.
Dang it.
Big play by the defense to hold them short.
Let's give some credit to the defense here for holding them on
No,
3rd down.
I'm going for it again.
That's good goal line defense.
I'm going for it again.
They've got one 4th down conversion on this drive. Now they'll give it another go. Kansas State is up by 4. Throws, and he's got him.
Touchdown! Dominic Keith. That could have come back to bite me in the butt if I would have missed it, but
And he tacks on the extra
slants are usually pretty safe, especially at the goal line.
And they come away with a touchdown.
Usually what I'll end up doing is I'll do a drag rather than a slant, but I wasn't intending to throw it to Dominic Keith. I was originally going to throw it to one of the tight ends again, but Oh well.
This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
But yeah, Chocolate Bear Boy, how have you been? It's been a while since you've come out and check out one of my streams.
You think about the challenges these two teams are facing. On one side, you've got to find a way to keep
What
building
in the
on your
world?
lead, and on the other side, you've got to find a way to get back in it.
Sit down.
He gets out to about the 25-yard line.
I saw that play a mile away. Watch for the shotgun pass.
From their own 25-yard
So I'm
line.
going to say cheat to the pass because Coaster Jamas hasn't been wrong yet. Plus, with an empty backfield, chances of them running it are pretty slim. Got him.
Tries to scramble, but he's sacked.
All right.
That brings up 3rd and
Good
14.
job, defense.
And they'll probably try to throw here. They line up on 3rd down and 14.
Do-do-do-do-do. Up.
Short pass, middle of the field.
Okay.
And they make the stop.
The
right
stream is
around
lagging
the
bad.
24-yard
Is it
line.
really?
8 makes the tackle at the 24-yard line. That brings
Says I've
up
got
3rd
good
and
kilobytes and I'm not dropping frames. Here, let me pause for just a second. Because I don't have it pulled up today for whatever reason. It might be on your end, Chocolate Bear Boy. Because it says everything's good on my end. Yeah, it's not lagging
Boyd
for me.
awaits the snap.
It's on your end, bud. Oh, dang it.
He's taken down at the 48.
All right. Now I can do the play action
It was
pass.
a pretty one-sided first quarter, but I wouldn't be surprised if things changed in a big way before halftime.
Leave my tight end wide open in the middle of the field. I'll take
Good
that every
open
day.
field tackle.
Riley makes the tackle at the 35-yard line. That makes it 1st and 10.
All right. We'll do a little
1st and 10.
halfback screen
Ball on the
ourselves.
35-yard line.
Yeah, my stream is fine on my iPad. Because I've got it pulled up on mine
Sends it to the back.
as a stream, and then I've got it on here, and I'm not dropping frames. I've got a good kilobyte per second, so
That brings up 2nd and 1.
it's not, and it hasn't been an issue the rest of the stream, so it must be on his end. It's not, unheard of for me to have issues with my stream, but it is not currently the case.
Going right to his tailback. They'll bring him down at the 18.
Call it a gain of 8 yards. 1st down.
With K-State especially, I tend to stick in the shotgun most of the time just because I can do my read options and my passes, and so the computer doesn't ever know if I'm running or throwing it.
Call it a gain of
I mean, in all honesty, the computer does know, but
That'll bring up 2nd
I always like to pretend like the computer doesn't know because I keep it off balance. Or at least I attempt. Right in the gap.
What a play, and that is 1st and goal. Quick out to his receiver.
All right, we'll let fate decide who scores this one. Read option.
It's 1st down.
It'll either be
They've got the
Barnes
defense
or
on their heels
Ertz.
now. 1st and goal.
But I would say 90% chance of me scoring a touchdown. Make that 100%.
Kansas State.
Boom.
And he converts the extra
Nailed
point.
it.
Here's an update from the
Studio update. Oklahoma State won against UTSA. Oh, they lost their first game. I wonder who they play.
Remains to be seen if this one impresses the pollsters. And for UTSA, they dropped 2 straight.
Everyone's all lined up.
It's kind of surprising to me that so many people have picked Oklahoma State to win the Big 12.
And it goes into the end
I think
zone,
Oklahoma
down
State
for
will be a good
touchback.
team, but they have a really hard time being consistent in the Big 12. Like, they always drop some game. And I want to say they have to come to Manhattan this year, so that'll be a tough game. Anytime you have to go to Manhattan, it's always tough. Because our fan base is awesome. It's like, I mean, it's not quite the difference as like going to Arrowhead, but I mean, our home field advantage really does play a role in our games.
3 yards to get the first here on
I mean, I'm sure you can say that in most stadiums, but got him.
He makes it out to maybe the 33-yard line. The halfback picks up a yard.
3rd down.
Let's do a cover 1. Watch for the inside tackle run. Boom! Blow that up in the backfield.
You can really mess with an offense's game plan if you can take away their ability to run.
Usually that's what my defenses are good at, is taking away the run.
Lloyd.
It's usually I end up letting them air it out against me all the time, and then I can't ever stop them from throwing the ball. But running the ball, I'm usually pretty good at stopping. That was a pretty good return. I thought I might break it out, but
Kansas State's offense is just clicking.
Ertz only has 1 incompletion.
It's everything they planned for, and it's all working.
Everything is coming together for this
But
offense.
in fairness, I haven't really done a whole lot of risky passes. I've just done a lot of like little short dinky passes.
They wondered if they were going to be able to move the ball.
I mean, screens and slants do not make, you know, for a poor pass percentage. A man
The
zone.
offense really came up with a nice drive there last time out, and most of those yards came through the air.
This defense needs to improve from front to back.
Hold on to the ball,
Needs to put
Barnes.
More pressure on the quarterback, and the defensive backs need to stick it to these receivers with tighter coverage.
On the tackle at the 38-yard line. First
Read
down.
option. It's my go-to.
From the 38-yard line. First down. And they get
Come here,
nice
kitty.
yardage on that run.
Yes, come here.
A gain of 6 yards.
My actual wildcat is coming to pay me a visit. Although she's not really that wild. She can pretend like she is, but she's not. She's an old grandma kitty. Come on. There's Warmack.
Makes
There
it
she
to the
is.
24.
Say hi to the stream, Lily.
Yards.
Hello.
That makes it 1st and 10.
It's my wildcat. You're my mascot for today. Even though Willie's gray, I'll forgive you for being brown.
First down, 10 to go. Ball
Muse.
24.
Yeah, she doesn't really full on meow. She just kind of gives like little meow.
Knocked out of bounds at about the 13.
That's good
But-
for a gain of 11 yards.
It's very usual for her to come and hang out and sit next to me when I'm doing my stream. So she finished her early morning nap and then she's like, "Oh, I will go and check out the stream."
And a quick throw. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Cats are good animals. Yes, they are. Cats are
That makes it
fantastic
2nd and 2.
animals. I think the big reason, or one of the big reasons why I've never really wanted a dog, well, there's a couple reasons, but like one of the big ones for me is that I don't have to worry about taking them out to go to the bathroom.
It's second
Like I
down,
know
and
so
they're
many
about 2
of my
yards away
friends
from
that
the
have
sticks.
dogs, and they're always like, you know, I always have to make sure that I can't be, you know, gone for too long because I have to take the dog out to let it go to the restroom, and I'm just like, no.
And a nice move to finish
No.
it off. Touchdown.
I mean, litter boxes are a pain, but having to take your dog out 3 or 4 times a day to go to the restroom, nah, I'm good. Better to have yards for dogs, yeah. Yep, that's true.
And And he hits
both of the
PAT.
dogs that my family had when we were growing up were ones in yards rather than indoor dogs. Your favorite breed is a boxer? That's cool. We had the first dog I had when we were growing up was a black lab, and then when my dad got remarried, they had a mutt that kind of looked like it had some German Shepherd in her, kind of that coloration, kind of the face of a German Shepherd, but was not a German Shepherd. If I ever got a dog, I think I'd probably want a Corgi or a Greyhound.
Which ended with a punt.
I don't know what these guys have to do to get back on track, but they need to try something.
Chances are pretty good that I will never have a dog.
The running back gets a yard, maybe less.
Yeah, it was a short game, but a nice tackle there by the junior who stepped up and
Yeah, our black lab was a good dog, but she just had so much energy, and she didn't have the best first impression because she was a puppy and I was a really little kid. And so when we first brought her home, I mean, I was probably like 5 or 6, and I mean, you can probably tell I'm really skinny and was really skinny as a kid. And so as a puppy, like, her first interaction with me was, "Ooh, it's a little kid. I want to go play with a little kid." And then tackled me, knocked me to the ground. And I was like, not best first impression.
He kicks it off, and he got
I mean, she just wanted to play, but for me, it kind of, you know, as a little kid, it kind of scared me because I had never had a dog before. We always had a cat, and that was it. It's like, not sure how I feel about this. But yeah, she was a good dog.
Not a whole lot's been working for them so far. They should just come out and play loose and easy because they've got nothing to lose.
Unfortunately, there were some neighbors of ours out in the country that had a couple of huskies, and those would sometimes get out of their yard.
Pass out to the tight end, but it's incomplete.
I don't know how that's not a fumble, but they would get out of the yard and they would come over and bully her, which was sad. So we would constantly have to chase away the huskies because they would come over and eat her food and stuff like that. That was not cool. Boom!
Now he's scrambling.
Got
He's going to
it.
be sacked for a loss.
I'm lucky that they didn't throw it to that back out of the backfield. Although I guess that 41 would have been there to make the tackle. But
So that sack leaves them a little ways to go here. It's 3rd down and 13.
alrighty. No, that's not going to work on me.
Tackles him for a loss.
That's one of the reasons why I like playing the defensive tackles, because I can cut off those screen plays.
At least past midfield, if only to win the field position.
It's very rare for me to get tricked on a screen play.
Lloyd to punt.
I usually see those coming.
He makes it out to maybe the 46-yard line.
All right. I've had good field position pretty much all day, so that's always fun.
So now both teams come trotting back
Watch
out
for
onto
the
the
cover
field.
3. Yeah, well, they don't have anybody on this side of the field, so if that guy would have gotten blocked, I would have had lots of running room, but tight end missed him. Tight end just missed him. Yeah, boxers are. I've heard boxers are good dogs, but I've never really had many interactions with a boxer before.
And down he goes at the 45.
Most of the dogs that I've interacted with are my own dogs or huskies, and then my cousin had a corgi for a long time, but that's about it. I think they currently have a terrier of some sort, but I haven't seen him for a while.
Now he tries to buy some time. The cavalry's coming.
I tried to throw it back to right bumper, but
Boy, they really pounded him on that.
did not have enough time. All right, let's go for a max cover punt. And let us try and punt it
Looking to get some distance on
out
this one and give his team the field
of bounds that way. Nice. Good
Sometimes
punt.
it's not the huge distance, but
Good punt,
precision that
Walsh.
you need from your punter. Nicely done.
Let's go for a nickel. And I want a zone blitz. Let's go for buck slant
I hope they
3.
show some fight here and try to stay competitive. If you're going to get blown out, you at least want to go down swinging.
Ah! It was good coverage, but
Ran a good-looking route and picked up positive yardage.
That he did, and he made a
That's
good
all
catch.
right.
That short passing game is where you see all those hours in the summer that you put in pay off.
Second down.
it was a
and
good
they're gonna
play
need about
call.
3 yards to pick
Good
up the
coverage,
first
just
down.
didn't quite make the play.
Here we go.
All
There's a
right.
very impressive open field tackle.
Kalija Lipscomb. It's an interesting name. Man, they're picking their plays really fast. I don't have a whole lot of time to pick my plays. Like, as soon as we get to the play call screen, I've got like 11 seconds to pick my play.
Here we go. Red 18.
Come on.
He's scrambling. He's taken down.
I even had
right around
a
the
quarterback
22
spy on
yard
that
line.
play, and he still managed to get 3 yards.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Let's go for a cover 1.
From their own 22-yard line. Second down.
Ready.
Oh, 46.
Around the 33-yard line.
That was right next to you. I don't know where you were running off to, but
First down.
that was an interception ball. You just missed it. And this is usually what the computer does against me, is they just do like 5-10 yard passes constantly, and I can't ever stop it because they make the coverage really hard. Boom.
And they got it. They've been all over this quarterback today.
Yeah,
The pass protection
I have, but I haven't gotten them to throw an interception
yet.
yet,
Defense some credit. They
which
really
stinks.
figured out what they have to do to pressure
That's one of the things that
quarterback
K-State's
and
actually
cause
usually
him some
really good
problems.
at. They're good
So
at
that sack
causing
sets them back a little
turnovers.
bit now. They're looking at 2nd and 13.
Set.
Goes quickly back to the tight
I hit
end.
him
And
hard,
he's
but he
tackled
didn't
at
drop
about
the ball.
39-yard
Of course, that
line.
is a tight end, so
That'll bring up 3rd and
tight ends are usually pretty good about holding onto the ball. I need a Coastradamus to say, hey, they're running it up the middle here.
Let's go.
Except for they're not running it up the middle. They did a play action
And he's
pass.
immediately tackled.
Man is good for
Marcus
interceptions.
picks him
Yeah,
up
it
6 yards
is.
with a catch.
This quarterback
But
still hasn't missed
they've
a
got to be
receiver on this
covering him
drive.
good. If they cover him, loose, then doesn't do anybody any good.
And this play is number 8 on the drive.
Watch 14. Watch 14. Set.
Zips it out, and it's the tight end again.
I don't know where my center zone guy was. There was supposed to be a guy sitting right there in that zone, and I don't know where he was.
First down.
From the 43-yard line. First down.
Here we go.
Oh,
Fires quick, he
I
catches
missed.
another. He's at the 20.
I
The
missed.
10. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
They look
I went for
awesome
the
on
hard
that
hit with
play.
DJ Reed and
Well-thrown
whiffed.
football and a great effort to get the ball into the
Whiff.
end zone.
That's all right. Still ahead by 3 scores.
He makes the PAT.
And heck, if in real life we were winning 28-10 at this point at Vanderbilt, I'd be pretty happy camper.
They line up to kick this one away. Sends it sailing downfield. He's to the 10. He's got the corner.
That was weird. He just started running really slow. Vic 922 demands a transfer. For DJ Reed because he missed 1 tackle? No.
It was
Nope,
a quick
that's not
3
gonna
and out on
happen.
their last possession.
Ah! I wanted to squeak right in that zone, or in that hole, and I missed it. Whose emotes are you using there, Veer? Or not Veer, Vic? I saw inverted Veer.
From their own
Whose emotes are those? Because that's not.
It's
I
second
don't think that's
down.
one of the standards. Could be wrong, but
Makes it to
I
the
don't recognize that
34.
emote.
That's a gain of 9 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and inches.
I only subscribe to one person, so I only have one other set of emotes. BTTV. Oh, is it just Better Twitch TV emote? Maybe I have it, because I have Better Twitch TV. That won't work. This might though. And it did.
Up the middle for a nice
So those are all his emotes.
4 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
I don't see it. I don't know. Maybe it's in there and I'm just not seeing it right now. I don't know. I can look for it later if I really felt like it.
From their own 38-yard line. It's 1st down.
Oh!
And he's taken
If Barnes
down
could have gotten
around the
pulled off that
38-yard
stiff
line.
arm, there was nobody in front of him. Literally nobody. There we go. No, never mind. I don't like this. They need to stop putting 2 people right there because it's much harder to pull off the option when there's 2 people sitting right there at the line of
They make the
scrimmage.
stop at the 48-yard line.
Aw, look at the little puppy.
3rd down.
I will counter with other puppy.
So it's 3rd down, and they're just inches away from picking up the 1st down.
All right. That is from the one channel that I subscribe to,
And he's brought down.
which is Brown Man, Mr. Ray Narvaez Jr.
You work so hard as a defense to get an offense to 3rd down. When you get them there, you've got to be able to have somebody step up.
But he
and
has
make
a
big
Shiba.
play. It's a defensive tackle slipping through a block, a linebacker shooting
Shiba
a gap,
Inu, what in the
defender
world is that
secondary that's
dog
able to
doing?
make a play on a football. Somebody's got to make a play, and that's what the difference between winning a football
Good
game
catch,
and
Pringle.
losing is how
You don't have any
play
subs
on
at the
3rd
moment?
down.
I just have the one, and it's just a $5 sub.
1st down.
I don't think he has another Charlie emote. Nope, I think he's just got the one. Alright, let's see here. Let's do another slant.
From the
Yeah, I just have
32-yard
the
line.
one sub.
1st down.
Because he's really the only one that I watch on a consistent basis. There's a couple others that I'll tune into every now and then.
Call it down to 10 yards.
But his is really the only ones that I
2nd and
watch
inches.
at all. What in the world? Now you're just doing all kinds of weird emotes, Vic.
That's 3 down. And
Let me
one to
do
go.
the weirdest one
Kansas State's up by
I think
18.
that Ray has. What in the world? I don't think I see any super weird ones. I guess the weirdest one that you have would probably be
Back in this very pivotal 4th
Brown
quarter.
Gnome. It's probably the weirdest one he has. Oh, dang it.
Huge play.
If he could have,
First and goal.
if he could have
That makes it first and goal.
gotten that just a little bit further upfield, that would have been a touchdown. All right. Well, Pringle's been having a pretty good game today,
First down,
which is fun.
Their eyes on that goal line.
So far, though, I haven't had to really try that hard on passing plays. Run, please.
Tackle made.
He like got tripped up and didn't ball, and then he was like, "I want to throw it again." I'm like, "No, I don't want you to throw it again. I want you to run forward." Okay, let's have. There we go. We'll do this.
It's the 11th play of the drive.
We'll have Strickland run across the middle and have him get a touchdown. Those drag routes are so good in the end zone. So good. Because they stay so close to the line of scrimmage that unless there's somebody literally who bats the pass down, it's like not going to get intercepted. If you're being careful anyway. 35 to 10. I don't think I'll put in my backups yet. If I get the ball back, or when I get the ball back on offense, if they don't score again, then I think I'll put in my backups.
Good job of showing balance, mixing the play calling with the run and the pass. Just an overall well-executed touchdown drive.
So far, it's been a pretty good game. It hasn't been as close as what I thought it might be, but they haven't stopped my offense like at all. They've just let my offense do whatever the heck it wanted.
I don't expect any once-in-a-lifetime rallies here, but that being said,
because I've had one punt and one turnover, and that's it. The rest has all been touchdowns.
Zips it to the tight end.
See, DJ Reed made that tackle.
Just another weapon
he doesn't
for
need
this
to transfer.
He's
He made that
good
tackle.
hands, and he's tough to bring down. He showed right there that he can make something big.
All right, let's go for this one. Watch for the 7-step pass.
Ball on the 38
All right.
yard line. Gets it. He's in space. He's at the 40.
Tackle.
Very clutch tackle there because this kid had some space. That gives him 100 yards in the game.
Even when he isn't open,
That's the guy who's been kicking my butt all day.
It really shows the trust that the quarterback has with his receiver.
All right, let me spotlight him.
After the big pass play.
Never mind. Tackle. There we go.
Out to maybe the 19-yard line.
Gain of 1 yard. That brings up 2nd and 9.
Okie dokie. Let's go to our 4-3. Let's do a cover 1 press. And let's cheat to the right. Oh, that was a bad idea. It was to the left. But luckily, made the tackle anyway.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards.
It was a counter play.
3rd and 7.
Let's do this one. It's kind of a cover 3-ish.
7 to go. Ball on the 17.
All right. Spotlight him. Because he's been the one who's been kicking my butt. And I spotlighted him, and they still let him catch it.
And now they're looking at first and
Are you
goal.
kidding me? I was like, watch for that guy. He's getting open. Watch for him. And they're like, we're going to let him get open again. No. That was the point of me telling you to not let him get open.
He'll get the
Boom.
Tackle around the 4-yard line.
Sit down.
Gain of 2 on the play. That brings up 2nd and goal.
I think that would just hurt. Where you get like tackled
Just
and
inside
your
the
like
5.
feet stay in place and
Second down.
you just bend backwards. I mean, it happens all the time, but I just think it would hurt.
Touchdown.
They did score again, so I won't put in my backups.
Things can get pretty fierce
It's
in
not
this territory,
a super close
but they
game,
look
but it's close
totally
enough that I don't
in
want
control there.
my backups to come in and screw it up. Because if like I got a turnover on offense and then they scored, yeah.
Let's take a look at Lawrence. And for Louisiana
KU
Tech,
sucks.
they strike through the air and reach the end zone for a touchdown.
Oh.
Vanderbilt has their hand team on the field, but it looks like the return team isn't too concerned.
Yeah, well,
about the
it's
onside
5
kick.
minutes and 13 seconds left in the game. I didn't think they would.
Line up for the onside kick.
If I wouldn't have recovered that, that didn't go the 10 yards.
The 42. Wildcats just put on a clinic in this football game.
347 total yards. Terry Bradshaw. Did Terry Bradshaw go to La Tech?
And how about this offense and the way they've executed? It's allowed them to build up a very big lead.
Both teams are well aware that a score on this drive is
I did
going to
not know
create
that.
an almost insurmountable lead. This defense has really got to
Actually, I
step
probably
up
did
make
and
a
just
stop.
forgot. Dodge.
On the run.
Yes. A successful juke
Takes it
move.
to the 31. They go with the option and pick up
Can't
the
see
first
me.
down.
Yeah, and that was a situation where the quarterback knew he could pick up the first down if he kept it himself. That's a good decision.
All right. We'll do the setup,
First and
play
10.
action play.
Ball on the 31.
Which is totally not open, but Pringle managed to get open. But the two people that I wanted to throw it to were pretty well covered.
I'll tell you what, the defense.
But luckily, Pringle got himself open. Because I was like, running time.
A nice ball to the open man.
Kitty is now taking her late morning nap. Because that's all she ever does. Is sleep, and then when she's done sleeping, then she'll eat a little bit, and then she'll sleep some more.
Complete. He's got room. And
I don't know how
that
many
sets them up
receiving
with a
yards
first and
Pringles
goal.
had today. Up 79 yards. That's a pretty good day. Pretty good day.
First and goal.
First and goal from the 4.
23 of 25. Yeah, it's way too easy to pass in this game, just in general. Oh, almost snuck in. Almost.
That brings up second and goal.
But I don't think Pringle has a touchdown yet, so let's get him a touchdown. We'll have him drag across the center here, and we'll get him a touchdown. Or not. He decided to dive to catch the ball, rather than just, you know, catch the ball like a normal human being. So we will try again.
So here we go. It's third and goal from the 2-yard line.
There we go. There's his touchdown.
That's his third toss for a score.
The Wildcats usually don't actually have those gloves, so usually we'll show this sign, which is the EMA sign. Every man a Wildcat, because you can see the W and the C. W and C. Wildcat.
And he adds the
Alright,
extra
with
point.
3.5 minutes left, up 42-17, now I can put in all of my backups. Because even if the defensive players let them get a touchdown now, we'll still be up by 3 scores. So,
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
boom.
He sends this one deep.
That'll be a touchback.
And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Just
58
amazing
plays,
we've seen
389
4 straight
yards, 22
possessions
first
now
downs.
in which the offenses have scored.
My defense hasn't, like, had a great game,
Not sure that
but they've had a
touchdown
pretty
in their
good
last
game. They just
possession's
haven't gotten
given
any
them some
turnovers.
confidence, But let's see if that carries them back down the field.
This offensive coordinator's got to be feeling so good about the execution he's seeing from his quarterback. and his wide
That ain't
receiver.
gonna work.
Because they put so much
Running right
time
up the
in
middle
trying to
against
put a
my
plan
blitz.
together. And to be able
Not
to see
gonna
that
work.
actually come into play makes you feel pretty good as a play caller.
Let's do a free safety blitz, because, you know, why not?
Second down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 26.
Here we go. 180.
How's the fettuccine, Vic? Oh,
He's
nice
gonna try and
dodge.
scramble.
Oh!
Taken down around the 32-yard line.
Ah!
6 yards. That 3rd and 3.
Boom! Ouch. That would hurt really bad. It was all good, all gone now.
Need about 3 yards to pick up the first down.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do for lunch.
Less than 3 minutes in the game.
Probably have soup or something. Make sure that my
accuracy is such a vital part
throat
of
does
being
not
a
get
quarterback.
sore again.
You've got to have an ability to lay the ball right into your guys' hands.
And they have given up since it is 4th and 3 with 2.5 minutes left and they're punting the ball.
Is the punter.
They have given up on the game. It was a good series by my defense. Whoop. Nope.
He got hit hard. The Wildcats coaching staff
4
stuck with their
touchdowns,
game
1
plan.
turnover.
Yeah, give him a lot
And that
of
was
credit
because I
for
pushed the
coming
wrong
up with a
button.
plan where they knew they could find ways to get him the football, even with all the recognition and defense being concerned about him. They came up with that plan, and this young man.
I don't know whether or not
This offense
I'll play
just
good
torched
enough
the
with Ertz this
defense
year
through the
to
air.
earn
A
him
great passing attack on the last drive.
Heisman
I expect him to
honors
run
or
the ball,
not,
kill
but
the clock, and put this one in the books.
he's played really good the first 2 games.
Gain of 13 yards. First down.
Let's go for a triple option.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the
'Cause that's
49-yard
fun.
Ready. Check. Snake on.
But,
He's tackled at the 46.
all right, Silman. Decent run,
That makes it 2nd and 8.
considering. I mean, it was only 2 yards, but almost got tackled in the backfield, so it could have been a lot worse.
Check. 98 wins.
Wow.
Fires incomplete.
That was a horrible throw, Delton. Zuber was open, and you just missed him.
Solid fundamental pass defense.
You just flat out missed him.
3rd down, and they need to get it down to the 30.
Because he was open. All right. Nobody open there. And unfortunately, the guy did not get blocked.
That is a big hit on the quarterback. That's one of those as an offensive lineman. when the
I
film
saw a
study
little
starts to
hole
come
there,
around,
and then
you kinda sink in your chair
my
and
running
just
back
hope
was
they
not
don't
able
call
to
you
block
out,
him,
because
so.
you're going to get embarrassed on Monday on that one.
Ooh. I do so love it when they try and block my
Just
punts,
over a minute left.
because it's not possible. You cannot block the punts. Dang it.
He was
Didn't
able
quite
to
pin him as
deaden
deep
that
as I
kick
would have liked,
perfectly, and he gives him a
but
long
still
field
inside
to
the
work
20,
with.
so it's something.
Well, late in the 4th quarter, this game has been over for a long time, and now we just want to get out of here like these two teams do.
All right.
Fires that quickly, incomplete.
Number 16 was
Not bad, not bad.
That makes it
Let's go for a man defense.
2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 17.
This is actually one of my longer streams. I thought I wasn't going to be able to get away with just doing 2 games a stream, but with 8-minute quarters, it's actually pretty good length of time.
At the 27-yard line.
Because I'll start Madden hopefully next week, assuming hopefully that they have it in stock. Because I went to GameStop on Wednesday. Yeah, it was Wednesday, and they were all out of the new Madden game for the PS4. So I was like, I will
Webb gets 3
wait.
yards on the play. Well, Vanderbilt's going to use their first time out of the half here.
That's fine. Call your timeouts. It's not going to make any difference.
It's 2nd and 7.
Lie to fire
On the
skill
30-yard
activated.
Ready. Wide 80. Wide 80.
Sit down. No. Sit down.
Corner.
Sit down.
Runs right for a nice gain.
Can't believe I missed that
Vanderbilt's gonna have to
tackle.
use their second time out of
But
the
I mean, it
half.
is my backups, so it makes sense that they would miss a tackle every now and then.
Under a minute left in the game.
But yeah, if you like sports, Vic, which it seems like you do, you should come check out my stream every Sunday morning. I do a sports Sunday stream every morning, or every Sunday morning.
At the 43.
Unless I'm out of town or something like that. But
First and 10.
that should be a stream that you watch out for if you enjoy sports. I was playing baseball, I was playing MLB The Show 17, but now it is football season. Officially, I no longer care about baseball season. I guess in Louisiana, you probably don't have really any baseball teams that close to you. Who would be the closest team to you in Louisiana? Would it be like the Rangers or the Astros, or would it be like the Rays, or who would it be? You have AAA, okay. But yeah, major league teams, there's not really any close to Louisiana. It would probably be one of the teams in Texas would be the closest. But still, that's not very close. The Astros, yeah. Astros have had a good season, but they don't really have a place to play right now.
Bring him down at the 21-yard line.
You're a Red Sox fan? That's cool. Obviously, I'm a Royals fan because Kansas City.
A long time ago for one of these teams anyway.
I think the only team that I root for that's not super local is in hockey. I'm a New Jersey Devils fan.
He's out to the 30.
Oh, come on. It would have been cool if he could have broken that tackle and made it into the end zone on the last play of the game. 42-17. I will take that.
Kansas State staff just dancing on the sideline.
Dancing on the sideline. We had the Pelicans back in the 50s. Oh, that's a long time ago.
The entire team should feel good, and I know you and I just having a chance to sit back.
Is your NBA team still the Pelicans?
Just an outstanding.
They've changed their name so often in recent years. I don't know if they're the Pelicans or the Hornets or 540 and 70. Is that their record? If so, that's horrible. You are still the Pelicans? Okay, that's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. I don't really follow the NBA. If I had to pick a team for the NBA, I'd say the Raptors, as, you know, might have guessed from my stream name, Ninja Raptor. Me too, I kind of like Raptors. It's the name of my fantasy football team. It was the name of my created team on the college football game. And, yeah. It's been my nickname, kind of, since elementary school. One of my best, or still probably my best friend, he told me that I needed to come up with a cool nickname for myself. And I was like, I don't know what the heck I'm going to pick. And so he's kind of a history guru. Oh, your Tigers got destroyed by Washington. Absolutely demolished. KU did come back and win against La Tech, so that's unrealistic because they wouldn't actually do that. And so he was a big history buff, and so he's like, you need to pick something cool, like the name of like a battleship or something like that. And I was like, okay. So I looked into it, and I came up with the F-22 Raptor. Well, one, my favorite number is 22, and two, I really, really liked dinosaurs. And my favorite dinosaur was the Velociraptor, so it was just a match made in heaven, and I've used Raptor ever since. It's my username, or it's my gamer tag on Xbox and PS4, and it's my username for all kinds of different things. Baseball Pelicans were 1977. I don't know, is that like when they went away? Alright, advance the week, and since it's a bye week, I'll be able to go through week 3 also. Did they just turn into a different team, or did they just disappear? I wonder if I will go... I'll probably go up a little bit in rank since LSU lost. Because they were ranked 12th. Now, granted, they did lose to a number 8 ranked team, and they are SEC. So chances are they probably won't drop too far, but it's possible I'll pass them. Not sure. Fair enough. All the points. Conference Player of the Week. That's fun. Probably Jesse Ertz. Alright, recruiting. Let's check out my recruits, and then we will sim past week 3, and then we will end the stream. Alright, I am absolutely demolishing it with this guy. I've taken the lead with him, which is good. I'm at least competing for him. Not really competing for him, so I'm gonna... As much as I'd like to get him done and out of the way early, with a lead of 1695, I don't really need to worry about him as much. Let's bring you up to 400. Let's bring you up to 350. Actually, I take that back. Let's bring you up to 4. Well, okay. I'm down by 1070. And it doesn't look like I'm really making any progress. So, you know what? I'm going to remove you from my list. Because there's no point in me chasing after him and spending 400 points a week if I'm just going to fall further behind. I'd rather spend my points on people that I actually have a chance of getting. Same with you. With 350 points and I'm down by 1190, let's remove you. Alright. Let's give you way more points. Let's give you 25 more points. Give you 25 more points. Actually, that can stay there. That can stay there. Give you 25 more points. Give you 150 more points, because I'd really like to keep you on my list. We'll give you 25 more points, and that's fine where it's at. Alright, I have 250 more points to give out. I'll max him out. I don't really need to max this guy out. I'll give you another 50 points. Give you another 25. Give you another 25. Give you another 50. And there we go. That'll work. Overall, this has been a good stream. I've had people talking to each other. I've had people talking to me. Got to play my college football game, which is always fun. Thanks for checking out the stream, Vic, and for following, not subscribing, because I don't have subscribers yet, and for helping me get towards my goal of 50 followers by the end of the year. If you like this stream, you can go check out my other streams. They are up on YouTube if you just want to have something to do or you're bored. I've been streaming since May, so I have plenty of hours worth of content on there. And yeah, if you want to check out my stream, I think I'll be back tomorrow for a special Labor Day stream. I'll probably play more City Skylines. And then after that, I will be back to my normal schedule of Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Oh, I've got 3 people ready for a visit. Nice. Be ranked in the top 25. Alright. We will check on our recruits. Actually, you know what? Well, I'll save that for next time. Go Tigers. Okay, go Tigers. I'll root for the Tigers. And they're in the background there, so you can see them. Oh, and I went up to 16, which is fun. Quick save. And that is where we will stop the stream. If you are watching this on YouTube, please come check out my streams live at twitch.tv/NinjaRaptor22. And hope everybody has a great rest of their Labor Day weekend, and I will see you guys all tomorrow, probably. Bye-bye.